This is hilarious.
There we go.
Oh my god. I just turned off the zoom in on chat bubbles thing last week and it's doing it again.
Just, yeah, and it might have
Ugh.
carried over your settings, so yeah, maybe have a quick look in there and see. But yeah, anyway, here we are, episode 54, no, not 52, 42? Yeah, 42 of Candlekeep Mysteries, yes. Last time you finished off and reported back to the Keeper, hope taking a rest and leveling up and trying to find a small little quiet moment, perhaps between the mysteries. I know Salam was wanting to go shopping, but unfortunately everyone was thrown into the next mystery as Agatha appeared along with a book, and one of the party decided to open the book and just start reading, and it said, "If you're ready, turn the page," and he was like, "Yeah, I'm ready." So here we are in another dimension, another world, maybe the same world but a different place. We're not 100% sure here, but this definitely ain't Candlekeep. Yeah, you kind of like roamed around this area, and then you came across a couple of pretty drunk satyrs complaining about being attacked by ravens and other goings on, such as some sort of crazy mad people hunting for sport rather than just for their needs, and mysterious thunder in the sky. So you followed them to a little area where you met a giant tree. Yeah, and that's kind of where you kind of got put properly onto your quest here. So yeah, the treant Feanor kind of told you about the pool of eternal spring here, which seems to be corrupted by some sort of bloodlust. To put you in the right direction, he kind of gave you a vision that kind of sent you and pointed you in that direction. Kane got a little lost on the way, but what's up with that? Yeah, anyway, so you set off on the path, heading to a place named Dewlight, where you came across a sprite named Wielderly, and he kind of filled you in on a few more things. Yeah, apparently there's a cult here named the Cult of Malar. Supposedly, can't quite remember who it was. It might have been Keenerin or Kane who passed a check and was able to identify that apparently the leader is a werewolf. But yeah, we'll have to find out later. But they are likely to be the source of corruption, and that corruption is threatening Larue, the unicorn goddess, daughter of Saloon. So yeah, you followed the path towards where the pool would be, where you were confronted by a number of etacaps, some kind of swole bipedal spider people, and but you took care of them well enough. And then you kind of pushed on further into this new area, and we kind of finished off with you hearing a cackle coming from inside the hut, not too far from where you currently are, and you all get a sense of familiarity of it, and that sense of familiarity made Kane's blood boil. And yeah, that's where we are. I'll kind of reread the scene here. Let me see, where are we? Ooh, what's this? Here we go.
Is that Kane's new token or something?
Maybe.
New token, never heard of such a thing.
Yeah, maybe Kane looks different for some reason, you're not sure. You can ask him in a minute. Yeah.
I
So
mean, we would be able to see that he looks different, right?
probably. But yeah, I'll
do have
reread
eyes.
I'll reread the scene you have as you kind of step into this place, and then we can kick off. So yeah, gnarled bushes and dead or diseased trees surround a rundown wooden shack that you can see towards your northwest. A wisp of smoke rises from a rotted out hole in the roof that is lined with fungus. South of the shack is a low stone wall that forms the perimeter of a large hole over to your west. Well, east of the building is a larger wooden structure covered with creeping vines. As you come a bit closer, the sound of voices suddenly emerge from the shack. One occupant cackles wickedly, and the other two voices emit muffled whimpers and groans. And that is where we were last time. So yes, as I said, that cackle is oddly familiar to you, and Kane, it makes your blood boil. Purple mark? Oh, that's your booming blade mark, I think, for whatever reason. I believe.
Always booming.
It's always booming. So yeah, over to you guys.
I didn't put it there.
So the voices are coming from the little building or the big building?
The building to the northwest. So directly north of you
Okay.
is the kind of long one covered in vines. Directly to your west is the kind of circular, it's a hole with a circular perimeter made of stones, like stone wall kind of thing.
Yeah,
And then to
it's
the
like a
northwest
well or
is
something.
yeah, and then to the northwest is the kind of moss roofed shack with the smoke coming out and the voices coming from inside.
Okay. Cool. Does Kane look different?
I don't know. That's up to Kane.
Not really. You just see him. He wears his mask a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, Salam is going to turn to the rest of the party and say, sounds like somebody's being tortured or something in there. I think we should move quickly.
I agree.
I think I recognize the cackle.
Kane saying I agree is all Salam needs, so Salam starts moving towards the building.
Alright, are you stealthing or what? Or are you just going, okay.
Yeah, I'm just fucking going.
Alright, Salam, you head over to the building.
Is the game still paused for everybody?
No,
No.
I'll pause and unpause, that might fix it.
Ooh, a well. Oh no, campaign.
Let me back
That's
out because
all.
Azza, did you get the new armor?
Oh yeah,
You
you
gave
got...
it to me, but I didn't put it in. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let me
It's a simple
check.
fix.
I think I put it in for you. Yeah, you got your splint armor and I equipped it, so yeah, your AC is up to 18 now.
Okay.
Let
Ah, Harry.
I just wanted to make sure
check
because, so I can take it out of my inventory.
Why is the game world shutting down? What did
Game
you...
World shutting down, baby.
Oh my God.
That what? What did you do, Kane?
I
Kane?
backed out and then I rejoined.
Oh, you must have been as administrator or something, so it shut it down, I bet.
Okay,
Oh,
that's
man.
weird.
My bad.
Kane hosting.
I'm hosting. I'm the GM. Anyway, yeah, just rejoin. Let me see. Back to joins. Oh, what the fuck's going on? Here we go.
Typical.
Oh no, now it's capturing the wrong screen. Oh god damn it. Hold on. Technical difficulties, hold on. What is
Kane once again stopping what we were doing and sending us to some place we didn't expect. Instead of pinging, I could always just put a booming blade template on people.
Okay, for some reason before I couldn't talk in chat, access my character sheet, but now I can do both.
Okay, now I just need to make it capture the correct Foundry screen. Hopefully you guys weren't watching the stream. Let me see now.
I did have the stream. I do have the stream open, but I'm not looking at it.
Okay.
Is it fixed yet?
No, hold on. Can hold up.
It's Akron just in a bunch of like e-girl poses.
Well, spoilers for all the viewers.
Yeah.
Which one?
Don't forget to check out Akron's YouTube channel where all the VODs are uploaded so you can watch them at your leisure.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is a thing. Okay, just resize this. Put this. Oops. Put that there. Okay, that looks like it's fine now. It's capturing the right screen, I believe. So yeah, that should be fine
I
now.
can't see anything.
Yeah, because yeah, when I refreshed, anyway, it's fine now. I'll unpause. Everyone, yeah, everyone can see.
You can
Everyone's
see.
not in a pause screen. Let me get my.
Correct.
Where are we? So, here we go. Hobble. Okay. So yeah, where was I? I was checking passive perception. Okay.
Why are you checking that?
Why not? It'll be fun.
Why are you checking it?
Okay. I mean, how's your approach? Describe your approach. Are you just walking up? Are you stomping?
No, I mean I'm not going out of my way to like jingle about and make more noise. You
Yeah.
know? I'm just like going.
You're just
up
walking
at a
up.
regular. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going up at a regular pace.
Yeah, that should be fine, I think. Yeah. Alright, yeah, so Salam is leading the charge there. What's everyone else doing?
Keynorn's following.
Mm-hmm.
Kane's
Kind of
following
keeping
right
an eye on
behind.
everybody. Keynorn's mostly wary about this other building, just in case.
Mm-hmm. The long building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do a passive perception to kind of maybe gauge what might be in there with your hearing.
Passive.
I mean, a perception roll.
Hearing.
I was gonna say,
Gross.
well, just too passive.
Yeah. I mean, you could, yeah.
Mine's
So you take a
18.
pause and maybe crane yourself to try and
Yeah.
hear what's in the other building. 22, yeah, that would do it. So you listen in there and you can hear maybe not clamoring, but you can hear like a number of sounds coming from a range of animals in there. They seem either maybe distressed in some way or just tired, or they're not happy either way. But yeah, a wide range of animals from inside there based on what you can hear.
Okay. Yeah, if it's
Land
mostly
and
just
air.
animals, he'll
Mhm.
he'll just kind of he'll keep it in his like back of his mind, but he's
Mhm.
mostly focusing on what the rest are about to do.
Okay. Okay, how about the little hovel here then?
I'm opening the door.
Alright, yeah, you go up to the door and you open it, kick it open. Yeah, however you do it, you open it.
Your bed. Is it made?
Alright,
I
yeah,
go
you kick it open and walk in. So inside the shack is the inside of the shack is in a terrible state of disrepair. The only contents of note are a ramshackle bed, a scratched up table, a warped wooden shelf with several containers on it, and a fireplace with wooden spoons and ladles hanging from hooks above it. To your left, two figures are bound and gagged on the floor, while a familiar green-skinned hag looms over them. Their captives appear to be dryads. So
Yeah.
the familiar figure is kind of focused on tormenting these captives, and they're kind of taken by surprise here as she kind of just suddenly jumps up and says, "You!" And she takes a defensive stance.
Yeah, Salam would immediately like go into a rage seeing dryads being abused because that's like who he was partly raised by in the Feywild. So,
She'll probably step back to that. Remember your promise.
oh, it's the same one.
Yes, this is Auntie Greenbones from the spa. So Agatha, you don't know who she is, but everyone else in the group does. Yeah, they can probably catch you up on it, but basically there was a spa where there was a coven of hags. 2 of them are killed, 1 of them got away, and they made a promise because the hag had Cain hostage, and she said, "Let me go unharmed, or this one dies." And the group agreed.
And we did let her go at that time. There was no promise for the future, so she's fucking dying now.
Hang on, did I make a note of the actual words? Let me see. So it was something along the lines of
Everyone-
like "don't harm me" or let me see if I can find it quick.
Everyone buff Agatha. 1v1, let's go.
Okay, here's the Price of Beauty campaign.
In Salam's mind, that promise was for the moment. That wasn't I'm never ever gonna harm you for eternity, because that's just insane. He would never make that promise.
Hags are insane. Yeah.
I guess Cain will find out sooner rather than later. Just how long and standing that promise was.
Yeah, so my notes here say, blah blah blah, Cain hostage and negotiates with the party for her to leave unharmed in return for Cain living. If she is harmed, Cain dies. Okay.
Yeah, and we let her leave unharmed. So Salam
She might still be leaving.
Attacking.
If she never gets to a destination. Anyway, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
If that bed's been slept in, there's a destination.
It's a sleeping bag.
She left the premises unharmed, so that promise was fulfilled. So
alright, well let's see what happens, yeah.
Salam is attacking.
This place is... The high woods are very far from where we last were.
But yeah, basically she kind of steps back and she's like, no, do not harm me. Well, the other one dies.
That promise was fulfilled. You die now.
Oh, if you believe that, feel free to test me.
Salam is attacking.
Alright, we'll roll initiative then.
Yeah, we can revivify him anyways.
Yeah, what's a little bit of death to keep you on your toes?
Okay, I got revivify.
We can bring
Technically,
the
druids
back.
do too.
Wow.
Which it's not on my list for some reason. Initiative. Boy.
So yeah, Cain, your suspicions are confirmed as you hear her talking from the inside. Yeah, you'll never forget that voice. All right, so yeah, Agatha, you're up first.
Kill her quick
Back-
before she can curse us again.
The fact that I have no idea what's going on and I'm going first. So, I assume that she sees Salam draw a weapon from inside the hovel, and she is going to go in and check out what's going on.
Yeah, so you go in, you see what was described, the rundown place, the 2 dryads bound and gagged, and then a green witch before you. Let's see if I can find the general description of Auntie Greenbones while you...
She's real ugly.
Pretty ugly, yeah. Yeah, there was
She used to be real purty, though.
Yeah, so she did have another form, but yeah, so you see that before you.
Also, she's blind.
What?
You wouldn't hit a blind person, would you?
He doesn't know that.
Let's see,
She doesn't know
Dreadmorgan,
that.
Auntie Green
Wait,
Bones. Here we go.
Quit
Probably got white
meta-knowledging.
eyes.
Yeah,
Quit
so
meta-knowledging
Probably have
her.
white eyes.
so she's shriveled and worn, dark green skin covered in bark-like fungi. Insects kind of crawl across her and hide in her kind of the thick braids of white hair she has, and the hair kind of curls around her shoulders like a serpent. And like anyone who kind of stares into her milky white eyes, seemingly blind, sees a reflection of their own face, but the face that looks back at them is kind of decrepit and withered by age. So yeah, that's what you see before you.
All right. Yeah, she's gonna kind of whisper over to Salam. I think I have an idea. I should attack the ugly one, but what about the trees?
The trees.
Leave them.
Done. And she'll go over and give some
You got some tree people.
smack to the give some smack to the hag.
Smack that right on the floor.
Smack that hoe.
Me and my homies hate hags.
Yeah.
Superman that hag.
All right, roll your attacks.
All right. So, hold on, let me. Okay. All right, I am going to, first thing, quarterstaff. Let's see if it'll give me the choice to do one hit, two hit. Nope. All right. Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit, unfortunately.
All right.
Ooh, she's a quick one.
Okay. So. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Doesn't he have advantage because she's blind?
That was a ruse.
Okay.
Alright. So I need to know how to play monk. Alright, I'm gonna do flurry of blows. So alright. So I'm guessing 20 is alright.
Yes, 20 hits, so that's 8 bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
Kind of smack her across the chops.
Bye bye.
Damn it. And is that magical?
Yes.
Stunning.
Yeah,
Oh, stunning
Get
strike.
that at 6th level.
Okay.
Ah,
There,
okay.
They become magic at 6th level.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, so yeah, 8 damage.
Can you also get an extra attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one more with the flurry of blows.
So the
No, you
stunning.
get
Oh, so
extra
you're
attack
using.
with your quarterstaff.
And that was
Ooh.
stunning strike, yeah?
Let me do my extra quarterstaff attack.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I'm all over the place. I don't know how this works. I jumped in at 8th level.
Yeah, that's a fair point. 7 goes to a 13. 13 does not hit, unfortunately.
Alright.
So
But
is
okay.
the 20 to hit a stunning strike?
Yes.
So I presume stunning strike is a spell
Constitution
or
saving
magical effect, right? So
I don't think so. I think it's a natural effect.
I'm not sure.
It's a monk key effect, which
Okay.
I don't know how that works.
Don't say
Okay.
monkey.
Anyone?
Effect.
Any
It
idea?
doesn't say. It
Is-
doesn't say magic in
Every
the description.
It just says, yeah, when you hit.
Jeremy
Yeah.
Crawford.
Ooh, what's Jerry
Jeremy
saying?
Crawford says nothing in Stunning Strike says it's magical.
Hmm.
Or no, that's at Jeremy Crawford.
I look for an answer from Merle. He's a lot
Yeah.
nicer.
Text of
It-
Sling
it
Strike
says-
does not say it's magical, so the official answer should be magic resistance won't apply, I guess.
Yeah, it says unless something is specifically worded to be a magical
So,
effect, it
Constitution
isn't.
saving throw.
So,
Okay. So she'll do a con
says-
save normally. Alright,
and-
that's an 18. Goes to
Ooh.
21, so she's fine. Is 15 your actual DC, or is it higher? Because I know the DCs don't always accurately import.
I mean, the sheet in.
that seems right.
Okay.
Yeah, the sheet and the thing says. Yeah, it's 15, but
Because your wisdom's 18, right?
Yeah.
wisdom is. Yeah, it's 18.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
your
21
DC's
saves either
15
way.
then.
Anything else from Agatha?
I get one more unarmed strike with
Yeah.
flurry of blows. So let me get that going.
Ooh, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. And you do that for 7 more bludgeoning. Okay.
Alright. And then
Magic bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm. And I'm also gonna put Hand of Harm on that. So yay.
Okay, Hand of Harm, so 6 necrotic
Six
damage.
necrotic.
She's not resistant, so yeah, that's fine. 6 necrotic. Okay.
I spent 6 key points in one turn.
Wow.
Or 5, I think. Yeah.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah, I don't know how monk works, so I'm learning.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
Isn't Stunning Strike just 1? And then... Or
It's
Stunning Strike is 2, Flurry of Blows is 1.
We'll have a
Stunning
look
Strike
while
you can
we
spend.
move on
Also a hand
to
of harm, though.
Azza. So if that's everything, Agatha, we'll move on to Azza, and you can
Yeah,
have a
that's-
look into that. All right, Azza, you're up. Yeah, you see the familiar figure there.
Good to see you before, thank you. But more importantly, there's one more dryad than I was expecting. Yikes, how do I get him out of the way?
Holy shit, how is Azza going before me? That doesn't
I
happen
roller.
often.
Here, it's. You can see there's a quick flash of annoyance on my face. I can't find my way into melee. So I quickly swap to a longbow, and then I go the far side of this desk. And I was like, better this than nothing. Longbow! No, 13 hit.
Is that at disadvantage? Point blank there? Oh no, you're over there, yeah. So yeah, you take out your longbow, 13 misses.
Second, just shot.
That's
Miss.
probably gonna miss as well, yeah. Alright, so yeah, 2 misses. Yeah, you send 2 arrows sailing over. They miss her and narrowly miss the dryad behind as well.
Red, I need help!
They kind of squirm in fear as these 2 arrows kind of thunk into the wall behind them. Alright, anything else, Azza?
No.
Alright, Keenerin, you hear Azza calling for help from inside.
Yeah, he'll move on up to the door. And he'll see that they're kind of circling a hag.
Nope, ignore that. I didn't know it would roll. I was just trying to get rid of an arrow.
That's alright.
Yeah, Salam obviously looks pissed. Agatha's in fighting stance, just freshly finished up an attack. Keen Arnold, fire a firebolt.
Alright.
Since he sees it's getting a little crowded in there.
Pew pew.
Yeah, and there's that low roll for firebolt.
I thought it was on
As
19.
But also not liking hags, he'll kind of like roll over to the side and kind of open the way for Kane, and that's it for Kenoran.
Yeah, it's probably made worse by the fact that this one is familiar to you, and I guess kind of got away and duped the party a bit.
Yeah, Kenoran will like do like a head motion towards the door, looking at Kane to like, hag.
All right. If that's everything, then we'll go over to Salam.
Yeah, I will. What are these dryads? How do these dryads look?
They're probably pretty banged up. Let's see. The dryads, blah blah blah.
And you said they were bound?
Yeah, they're bound and gagged, definitely.
Okay.
I'm not to say anything about their condition, but I imagine they'll be quite banged up and kind of like on a thread.
some kind of restraint.
Yeah, definitely fully bound and gagged. And
Okay.
like visibly banged up.
Gotcha. The first thing that I am going to do then is I am going to take my flail, like the bottom of it, and slam it into the ground. And
Like the pommel kind of bit.
Yeah.
Like if it was
like the-
okay.
Yeah.
If it was a sword. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And I am going to do Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary. So a ripple of like moonlight spreads out from where I strike the ground with my flail in a 30-foot radius
30 foot,
around
wow.
me.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to include the dryads as friendly in this. So on their turns, they will get temp HP.
Okay. Very nice.
So it'll be a little bit of healing-ish. And then I will do a spiritual weapon
Yep.
and attack.
There we go. Put that there, presumably. Okay, let's have a look. See, yeah, so 25, that hits definitely for 11. Is there extra there, isn't there? With your cleric damage, or is that only when you do something else?
Yes, there is. There's a D8.
Extra holy spiritual damage. There we go.
Radiant, yeah.
So,
Ooh, nice.
19.
So 19.
Very good.
Yeah, because it's my first attack on a turn, and that's a melee weapon attack, so that counts. Or a melee spell attack. And then Salam is just going to say to the dryads, "Don't worry, we're here to save you."
Alright. They're not in the turn order, but they'll be getting the 10 hit points on their turns, yeah.
I'll roll it now then.
Yeah. So if that's everything, we'll go to Kane. And does Kane choose, or
They get 4.
what about Kane on his turn?
Yeah, Kane will get it too.
Alright.
At
So,
the
yeah.
end of everyone's turn, they get it, unless they're charmed or feared, in which case it'll end the charm or fear effect.
Right. Okay. So we'll go to Kane. Real quick though, Keenerin, you're kind of outside. Roll a little perception for me.
Perception. I'm okay at those. For an old man.
Alright, 25, yeah. So you're in a bit of a fight, but yeah, you also did call over to Kane before. As you kind of do that, you do notice that Kane seems to be in or trying to hide a decent amount of pain. So yeah, we'll go over to Kane then.
Alright, Kane's going to move on over. Well, I must say it's very unpleasant to see that ugly mug of yours again. and he's going to cast Magic Missile at first level
Mm-hmm.
with 2 darts hitting the bindings of the Dryads, and then 1 Magic Missile
Okay.
going for the Hag.
Yeah. So they're bound and gagged, so you could blow off the bindings, let's say, yeah?
Yeah, well, like whatever.
Mm.
If it's like their legs stopping them from running, I'll go for that. But if it's just their
Mm.
hands, then I'll go for that.
So yeah, basically giving them ability to run away.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see now.
So the first 2 will be for the bindings.
Alright. So yeah, you easily knock those bindings off. They're probably just rope. So yeah, that's pretty fine. I'll just add them to the turn order.
And then here is the last one for this woman.
Mm-hmm. And then over to Auntie Greenbones, 4 damage. Okay. So yeah, you free the Dryads and then send the final one, hitting Auntie Greenbones. Yes, you have an immense feeling of satisfaction as you strike her. But yeah, she kind of looks up you, wiping away some blood from her face, and she kind of looks at you menacingly and kind of laughs hideously. And she's like, I know you're trying to hide it, but you feel the consequences. You do, yes.
I'm gonna call bullshit if there's actually consequences, because that was not the deal.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything else, Kane?
Hags.
Hags.
That was not the deal. He said it right in his wording. That was not the deal.
Anything else, Kane?
Words matter.
Kane really hates this thing. I'm gonna spend 1 sorcery point and I'm an Eldritch Blaster.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, 27 definitely hits for 8 force damage.
And here's my second one.
That hits as well. Ooh, almost 1 force damage. Nice. Alright, yeah, 2 hits there.
And that's Kane's turn.
Alright, so we'll go over to Auntie Greenbones there. Let's see. Okay. Alright, so she will... So she will cast. Where is it?
She's casting something, I'll counterspell it.
Oh, okay. It should be on here, it's not on the list. Is it in her abilities? Any spell casting? Oh, right. Yeah, so it's this one. Yeah, no, actually I didn't think it was that one. Alright, so she's still going to cast a spell though. Alright, so she will cast Magic Missile. So yeah, you see this coming, Kane, so you are able to counterspell that, no problem. So yeah, she starts casting Magic Missile, but you see it coming, Kane. You utter the counter spell, and the magic just fails her, and you kind of see her face fall. Okay, anything else? Yeah, she can't really do anything else, I believe. Yes. Alright, top of the turn order, over to Agatha.
Okay. I will just do some core stats. So, okay. With 2 hands.
Ooh, there we go. Critical hit there. Nice.
Nice.
So that's 10 bludgeoning.
Okay. Then another. Ouch.
11, that misses.
It's just- yeah, it'll be it. And my turn.
Alright then. So
Right.
we go to Azza then.
It's my turn again.
It is.
I climb up on top of the desk for dramatic effect and shoot down towards this creature's legs.
Okay. Yeah, you get that slight height advantage. 12 doesn't hit, unfortunately.
I did a 3.
Huh? I only can see one.
I rolled a 3. I rolled a 3 somewhere.
I mean, I only count it if it appears in the log, so feel free to re-roll it.
Hear that? Just keep exploding. Alright, whatever.
Yeah, so like if it...
Hey!
you got another 3. Maybe you're looking a few seconds into the future. Perhaps you got some crazy time eye thing.
Hey, I'm
Yeah.
the fortune teller here.
Alright. And also, yeah, don't forget you, Agatha and Nazza, you get those temp hit points from Salam's aura thing.
What do I need to
Yeah.
roll?
No, I just roll it once a turn. It's just easier that way. So it's 4 for this turn.
Okay. Yeah. Anything else, Azza?
Agatha, you forgot to make your unarmed strike after your staff attacks. You get 1 unarmed strike for free as a
Alright.
bonus action.
I'll allow it this time, but yeah, make sure you do it in your turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's a new class for you, so yeah, that's understandable. I have no idea how to play a monk.
Yeah, alright. So, I just get 1 right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just roll it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, 22 for 5 bludgeoning. Alright. Okay, so over to the first dryad. Let me see. Gonna do something. Okay, what's her line of sight? Alright, so Salam, you'll probably recognize this, Keenerin as well. So you see the leftmost dryad, now that she's free, she kind of glances to the door, looks past Kane, and you see her kind of just disappear into a flurry of leaves. Keenerin, you see her step out of the tree outside, and then kind of just scurry away into the foliage to hide. She cast allergies. Yeah, everyone in a 10-foot radius do a Constitution saving throw. All right, over to Keenerin. So yeah, Salam, Keenerin, you recognize that as what is it? Tree stride. Sorry.
Yep. Love that ability. Keenorn's gonna like immediately like put a hand on Kane's shoulder and he's like, Kane, are you alright? Like you're in a lot of pain. Don't put up a front. If you're hurting, let us know.
I'm fine. Let's take this bitch out.
Yeah.
One Dryad's already made it out. The other can make it out soon enough.
Not quite.
I just saw a big -100. I was like, oh.
Nah, I'm just
Let me
joshing.
see.
Alright,
Let's
Keenerin,
see.
lay down the smackdown.
Yep. You. Okay. Of course, you gotta make him in pain. Let's see. What's the room look like again? I'm gonna poke here for a second. he's gonna kind of grit his teeth, poke in, and try another firebolt.
Mm-hmm.
And as he's summoning it, he'll take a look at Kane and he says, "You better be all right, because I need you to teach me how to cast this properly."
Oh my god.
Oh jeez. Yeah, that brief conversation distracted you enough, and it kind of just goes like ricocheting around the room, and kind of lands in like a basin of water or something, and just fizzles and pops out.
Yeah. So he'll lean back and he's like, maybe his finger is like a little bit singed from his own spell, and he goes, "I've cast this about 30 times now, and I think I've hit twice." That's it for Keenerin.
Alright. So we'll go to the second dryad, and they'll do essentially the same thing. They step away to the outside and kind of disappear into the foliage.
Let's work on this ricochet thing.
It's fine. Just a few singe marks around the room. You've never seen a firebolt ricochet before, but hey, magic. Over to Salam.
I have the extreme urge to banish this bitch back to the Feywild, but I just want her dead.
Yeah, you're probably also familiar that a lot of the time they have plane shift as a spell, so
He
yeah.
could just come back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're probably familiar with enough with
what I
hags to know that.
Yeah.
But
That's what I
would
was
she
thinking.
come back to this point?
It depends.
Okay, I am just going to spiritual weapon, and I'm going to attack with my book flail.
All right.
Damn it! I wish Azza had moved one more space forward so I could flank her, but I will just roll regular. 20.
20 hits for your force and radiant damage. So that's 11.
This is just this is magical bludgeoning.
Oh, okay.
This is the flail.
Ah, right.
So 16 for the flail.
16 for the flail.
And then spiritual weapon coming right now.
Yeah, she's starting to pant quite heavily now. 23
23
hits. 11
Another 11.
plus. Did you get radiant on top of that as well, or?
No, just the first
okay.
attack each turn.
Oh yeah, right. Okay. Okay, very good. Anything else?
Yeah, I might as well just move around to there.
Sure.
Try to help Az out if he wants to finally get into melee here.
Yeah, we'll go over to Kane then.
Alright, Kane would just take a step back. Level 1 magic missile at her.
Alright. Oh wait, no, that's Salam. Let's see.
I was just rolling to see if I rolled higher than a 4 for the temp HP, so everyone still just has 4.
Okay. Alright, 12 force damage. Okay.
My turn.
Alright, over to Auntie Greenbones then. Let's see, so feeling her magic won't allow any help here. She will turn to Agatha and kind of just lash out with her claws. So 22, does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, let's see the damage. She claws you for 13 slashing damage. And
I
she's...
just I kind of hiss at her. What, are you afraid of me?
She's not. She's just looking like wild, panting, and starting to panic. And she's like, "Yeah, what are you doing? You're breaking the promise." Over to Agatha.
All right. Yeah.
11 misses. So you get your quarter and then 2 unarmed strikes or something.
Okay, so yeah, I'm just getting reading from the chat about the temp HP, so I only lost.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good. Got it. Wait, is it 1 quarterstaff and 2?
I think so.
unarmed strikes, or is it?
You get 2 quarterstaffs
Oh.
and 1 unarmed strike every turn.
Oh, okay.
Unless you do
Other way
flurry
around,
of
yeah.
blows, in which case you get 2 unarmed strikes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So
right.
yeah, 2
Usual
quarter,
Kung
1
Fu
armed.
skills.
Yeah.
Okay. Smack.
Yeah, that should hit. Yeah, 21 for 5
5.
damage. Alright.
And unarmed strike. And
Nice. That hits.
4.
8 bludgeoning. There we go. Very good. Things aren't looking good for Auntie Greenbones. Okay, if that's everything, we'll go over to Azza then, yeah?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, Azza, you're up.
I jump off the table and go to some
Are you
free space
able-
where I can swing my sword.
Are you able to step into the space of the spiritual weapon to attack?
Yeah.
I kind of didn't want to because it looked like the table takes up the most of that space.
I mean,
It's-
you'll be able to squeeze in there, I would say. Maybe don't finish your turn there or something, but yeah, you can get your advantage there quickly and then step into that space.
Oh, great. So I don't get
I don't know.
thanks.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Let's there we go.
it just didn't look like a lot of good room for a fighter, but alright.
You do that janky game thing where you're like one leg's really high up on the table and then the other's like firmly on the floor. Alright, let's
This
see.
is a booming
22. Booming blade. It's booming. 14.
This is the way I have to do it. Does that hits?
22 hits, yeah.
Just double checking.
Alright, and 7 booming damage.
No, well, yes.
Oh wait, is what?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I am. Yeah.
I was just gonna tell you 21 points.
Oh right, yeah.
And she's under the effects of booming blade, so can't willingly move, and I'll go for a regular attack as a bonus action.
Yes. Serpent's fang throngs with bloodlust and excitement. 22 hits for another slashing damage. 12 there, very good.
Yep, that's all. Then I move out of the space.
I mean, yeah, you can stay there, it's fine. Over to Keenerin.
Whew. All right. Let's peer on inside. He'll actually step in this time.
Mm-hmm.
Third time's the charm.
I believe in
That's what
you.
they say.
Yep. Yeah, he'll try again.
You can do it. Let's see, 17. 17 is enough, yeah. There we go.
Hey,
18 fire
there we
damage.
go.
In fact,
Not
you
bad.
finish her off.
Oh my god, that's funny.
Kill thief.
Yeah, so Keenerin kind of steps in there and conjures a bolt of fire that he sends rocketing over to her. And finally he hits, and the excitement kind of fuels the magical energy, and the fire catches, and she starts burning alive and writhing and flailing on the floor before she kind of
As she's-
dies. Oh, yeah.
As she's dying, I yell at her, "The deal was fulfilled. We let you escape. You have no hold on Kane, you stupid hag."
There's a lot of hate behind that stupid part. Alright,
That's
okay.
Kane's lifeless form
He
before
was
it hit the
harm.
ground.
She was harming dryads. That Salam is like furious at another level right now.
Okay, cool.
So,
Yeah?
as soon as that firebolt goes off and she starts wailing or whatever, like Kiara doesn't care about what she's doing. He immediately runs the door, just looking at Kane.
Okay, so let's see. Kane will kind of be on one knee, and I quickly need to kind of mention something to him. So everyone else mute, and then I'll let you know when you're good to join back in.
You def.
Jeez.
Okay. So, Kane, throughout this fight, while every hit has been landing, you've kind of been racked with pain, but your prospecting patron kind of said to you in your mind that they will offer you some protection. So you were feeling the large amount of pain, but you weren't taking any damage. However, upon her death, you kind of feel your heart kind of skip a beat as if it was stopping, but then it kind of faintly comes back into a healthy regular beat. And the patron comes back into your mind saying, good, you have proved your worth enough to be of interest to me. It is hard to contact you in this pocket realm. Once you return, we will have a proper chat and establish an accord. Until then, enjoy yourself and do what feels right and natural to someone of your nature.
Your help is much obliged, and I will make sure to offer you many more in my service.
Excellent. Until next time. And then you feel all of your strength flood back to you, and you're able to get up off your knee. And let's get everyone back. Alright, so yeah.
Such hydration.
So yeah, Keenerin, you see Kane kind of fall to a knee, and he kind of goes into himself and refocuses and then stands back up looking perfectly fine.
He'll maybe help him up a little bit, dust his shoulders off and look him up and down, make sure he's okay.
As Kinoran comes close within arm's reach, Kane will put his hand out to stop him and kind of slowly stand up smiling. That wicked bitch thought she could get the best of me. Little does she knows I'm much more powerful than she thinks. Your help is much obliged, dear Kinoran.
Glad to hear it then.
Good. So yeah,
Azza,
oh, sorry. Yeah, keep going.
he's gonna look inside. Azza, were you able to hit anything this time?
Once or twice.
Hey, attaboy. Very proud of you.
Yeah, you all in your minds, you hear a voice that you know as Serpent's Fang. Maybe Agatha doesn't know, this is new to her, but yeah, you hear this voice saying, "He's a little rusty, but he's doing perfectly adequate."
Up, you rusty piece of crap.
You get a headache.
Perfectly adequate. That's how I love to be described as well.
All right.
Just kind of look up around the room. It's like, what?
Okay. Never mind.
Don't worry about it. I'm cursed with power or something along that stupid lines. Works better than silver. I'll give it that.
I didn't know you could grab the dice when somebody rolls and keep rolling it around.
Yeah, you can
What?
pick it up and roll it around, but the number doesn't update.
Oh,
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun to kind of drag it around and play. Yeah.
okay, no.
All right. So yeah, you look around the room, You possibly notice the dryads kind of peering out from the foliage. Yeah, it looks to be quite bare in here, except for a few items on the shelf over here by Azza.
Shelf.
Salam immediately runs outside to
Mhm.
find the dryads.
Yeah, your passive perception is pretty good, so you kind of see them where they are, kind of in the foliage, kind of peering out. They kind of see you coming and say, "Is it done? Is that wicked thing dead?"
Are they speaking in common or Sylvan?
So they don't know common.
Okay.
Which one would be more? I guess Elvish would be more common than Sylvan, so they'll be speaking in Elvish currently.
Okay, I speak that too. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it's done. The
Thank you.
the wicked hag is finally dead.
Very. Thank you so much. Our names. We are. Let's see. Argentia and Trekila. Yes.
Argentina and Chicago.
Argentia. Argentia, and Trekila. Yeah. But
Okay.
yes, we must get into the other building. Our sister is still trapped inside, and they kind of run over and start kind of clawing at the door here, trying to get in. So yeah, while you do that, Azza and Kane, you're kind of looking through that shelf, I presume.
Yeah.
All
Kane
right.
went in
Yeah.
to cut the tongue out of the hag's mouth.
All right, yeah, you do that. Pretty gross. It's like maybe like
long is it?
85 to 90% moisture content. It's pretty long tongue. Yeah, really long. You could yeah. It's
The hag of the tongue of a hag must be useful in some powerful charming magics.
yeah, it's like a giraffe's tongue. It's like super long.
Ooh. Ooh.
All right. So as you glance along the shelf there, let's see. So you can do a intelligence, arcana, or investigation to kind of see what these are. You see
My God.
some potion bottles there. Yeah, right, like that. Oh, they're crazy.
Investigations go. All right.
Yeah, that should be fine. So you identify 2 potion bottles there. So you see 1 potion of clairvoyance and 1 potion of greater healing.
Any ingredients an alchemist may be interested in mixed in?
I don't think nothing listed here, but with a 17, maybe you notice something slightly off about these. Maybe the color and consistency is a little different, more akin to the maybe plants and the plant life that's here. So maybe the color is more closer to them, indicating maybe they were made using materials here in this different realm. I'm not sure if you confirmed this, if this was a pocket dimension or not, but yeah, it's kind of indicating it was made here. Yeah.
The survival roll I made, which was a crit, by the way.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
off the shoulder.
Yeah.
Suggested this was somewhere in the high forest, next to a river, which I'm not personally aware of as a player.
Okay, so yeah, you recognize what the area might be. I'm not sure if your character would have ever been there, but with a crit, you kind of associate it with there, but everything still seems slightly off as well. So yeah. Okay, so back to Salam. Yeah, one of the dryads is kind of clawing at the door, trying to get in.
Salam will just kind of gently say to which one is it? Is it Trekila or Argentia?
Yes, Trekila.
Okay. So I'll say, Trekila, move. Let me open the door.
Okay, they move out of the way.
And I will open the door.
It seems to be locked.
yeah, that thing's coming down.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd be able to smash that down with your strength, especially with the boost you have from the potion at the moment. So yeah, there's a creaking and a cracking, and then you break the door down. So inside here, the moment the door is opened, you are met with a cacophony of wild sounds, clawing and gnashing at the cages that confine them. Animals of all sorts screech and holler in every which way, some growling with pent-up aggression, others wincing in pain. 18 cages, most of them occupied, line the walls of this grotesque menagerie.
So I am going to extend my, because it hasn't been very long since that fight ended. Like, he went straight from the fight out to here, busted the door down, so his Twilight Sanctuary would still be up. So he's going to extend that to the animals and try to end a frightened effect on them to try to calm them down. Because I'm assuming they're very frightened of what's happening right now.
Yeah, they're frightened and riled up. It's not really magical means, but yeah, you kind of calm them down, and they're still agitated and jittery, but yeah, they definitely calm down.
Okay, and then I'll give them, I'll say like with the last turn of it, as I like walk in, I give them temp HP.
Okay, so yeah, you kind of like boost their vitality a bit, yeah.
By 10.
Okay.
And then I'll just kind of walk in.
Yeah.
You said there's some in cages?
They're all in cages, yeah.
Oh, they're all in cages, okay.
Yeah. So 18 cages in total, most of them occupied. So the dryads kind of rush past you over to the far end of the room.
I will follow them.
Okay. Yeah, so you kind of... so yeah, you... At the end, you see curled up on the floor is another third dryad. Her arms and legs are bound, and she appears to be unconscious. And you see the others kind of pouring at the cage. Our sister. Yes, this one is named Hannah. Hannah Montana.
Ooh, Hannah Montana.
Montana.
Yeah, they start kind of rattling at the cage.
Does the cage have a lock?
There's a primitive, a basic lock. You could probably just smash it off or pick it if anyone's proficient.
I was just gonna smash it.
Yeah, you could probably rip it off, I imagine.
Get out of the way of wild animals.
Or you just like knock it down. I mean, Kane, you could drop a fireball in here if you wanted. And as are you not keen on wild animals?
They're wild and they'd like to be free, and I was standing in the doorway.
That's sensible.
It's a bad place to be.
Fair points. So looking at her, you could do a medicine check to kind of see what you can see from where you are currently. So.
Oh, I was just gonna cast a first level cure wounds on her.
I mean, would they recognize it? The dryads kind of like save your spell slots. I mean, save your magical energy, and you see her kind of produce what you recognize to be a good berry from her hands, and after breaking the cage open, she kind of like feeds it to the other dryad, and she becomes conscious again.
Okay, cool.
Yes. And she kind of looks around, bleary-eyed, and what's going on, sisters? How are you? Who's this? Who are these? What's going on? Where is that evil being?
It's okay, sisters. She's dead.
That is good news. I wish to be out of this place. And she kind of weakly gets to her feet and starts moving out of the cage. And the rest of these animals, they are not belonging here mostly, but they should be freed nonetheless.
Yes, absolutely. I think that maybe we should clear everyone out. Are you three able to converse with the animals? Or Kinoran, are you able to converse with the animals?
We can. The Dryad say we can commune with them. Yes.
Okay, I would need a rest to be able to.
Okay.
We can take care of that. And as you kind of go along, each of them kind of like speaks to one of the beasts and kind of explains the situation to them. And as they speak to each one, you see the animal kind of calm down and start waiting patiently to be let loose.
Okay. I will be like following along behind them then, and like letting each animal loose as it calms down. Like once I'm sure it's not going to stampede out and like try to attack us just out of fear or whatever, with its natural instincts and stuff. So
Yeah.
Perhaps one at a time as well.
Yeah, you can do that. So yeah, they all wait patiently once spoken to, and then as you kind of let them out, they kind of like do some sort of gesture to kind of signify their thanks, and the dryads kind of like translate that gesture of thanks to you as you go.
Oh, I can't ping. What kind of animal is that red bird-looking thing? What is it?
You could do a nature. Well, I mean, the dryads could just probably let you know if you ask them. Which you ask and they kind of tell you that it is a bloodhawk, which I have a handout for.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a bloodhawk.
It looked cool, so I was curious.
Yeah, it's a bloodhawk. Yeah. It's taking its name from its crimson feathers and aggressive nature. But this one understands its situation and you helping it, so it is not aggressive. Although it kind of still holds some decorum of power.
I would ask one of the dryads, I guess Trachela, will you please tell the Bloodhawk that I find them to be rather magnificent?
So she translates it, and it kind of looks to you, gives you a nod, and then you kind of see it kind of reach back and like ruffle around with its feathers, and then kind of pull one of its like crimson red feathers out and kind of like flap up to you, and then like give it to you, and then it kind of flies out the door.
Okay. I'll like kind of like bow and take the feather. And then let it fly and be free.
Yeah, you kind of notice out the corner of your eye the ape is kind of just watching that, and then you see it kind of like start pulling out a massive tuft of its hair and kind of waving it outside the cage, as if it's like, I'll pay to get out.
Let me out.
Let me out. All right. So yeah, you got a feather of a bloodhawk. Very cool. All right. So yeah, it takes somewhere around 10 to 15 minutes to maybe a bit longer. I don't know, but it takes a bit of time to kind of deal with this. But eventually, they are all let loose and they kind of just disappear into the forest. Okay, but yeah, the three dryads remain. They are still very much exhausted. But yeah, you all head on out. Oh, Azza, what have you been doing during this?
I walked around the barn, saw there was nothing waiting in ambush or traps. Then I wandered over to the well, and I wanted to check if it was typical well water.
I mean, do you lean on over to take a look?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you walk around, everything's pretty normal and calm. So you approach the well from a distance. It looks to be kind of 5-foot stone wall, kind of built around this hole, 2 foot high, so pretty easy to look to glance over. Looking down, you kind of squint, and it's just darkness through there.
Vision.
I mean, yeah, there's kind of like a grey haze as you kind of try and pierce this darkness. You can't really see the bottom, so you have no idea how deep it is. Perhaps you think to take out a coin and drop it to see how long it takes to get to the bottom, but before you can even think of that, let's see.
Is there there's no rope or bucket?
No, there's something else though, so yeah. A tentacle kind of just whips out from here and kind of just lashes at you, catching you by surprise. 17. Does that
I
hit?
just catch up. No,
Yeah,
I do not.
you barely catch it, I guess. Yeah,
Ooh.
and
You're welcome for the new armor.
yeah, you see this giant creature kind of just kind of coiling out from the kind of sides of the well. It seems, looking at it kind of come out from where it was hiding, it seems like its skin had naturally and perfectly camouflaged with the stone kind of walls of this well, which is why you did not see it. So yeah, we will roll initiative. Let me just get everyone in here. Okay, let's get the others as well.
Far into us letting the animals out is he doing this? Like, what's the time?
He was like wandering all the way around the building you're currently in, so it probably took a while for him to do like a perimeter sweep and then make
I
his
was
way
definitely
over to the
leisure about
Grick.
it.
Yeah. So
So we would have
I'm moving
been.
like
yeah.
10 feet a second.
Let's say you were kind of just milling around the entrance out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so that's...
I'll say I was still inside the building. With
yeah,
the
so you're kind of
dragon,
just
but-
on your way out after letting the last of the animals out. So yeah, then you hear like a cry come from over where the well is, and you kind of see Azza narrowly avoid this tentacle, and then you see a giant creature kind of emerge from the well here.
It's the Grick cry, mind you. I'm not scared.
I mean, you've probably encountered these before. I'm pretty sure the Gricks.
Last adventure.
Yeah, but this one seems to be a lot bigger than the ones you've encountered so far.
Sure.
Okay.
I see the movement of camouflaged skin upon stone, and just in the nick of time, I do a dodge roll out of the way.
Alright, yeah. Alright, so we'll begin combat with Agatha. You look on over, and you see this kind of happening over by the well. Oh, okay. We will kind of hold Agatha's turn then, and we'll go over to Salam. Yeah, Agatha will be
And the
back in a
horn said,
moment.
"This is so dumb. Bye."
I just kind of step out and go, oh, God damn it, Azza, what have you gotten yourself into now? So that was 10 feet, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's do, I never do this, let's do a Sacred Flame.
Oh, wow. Welcome back, Agatha. Alright, so Sacred Flame, so that's a dexterity saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Alright, does it have... no magic resistance, so... there we go. Okay, that's a fail, so 6 radiant damage.
Plus another 3 for
Okay.
my first attack of the turn.
Very good. Alright, so anything else?
Oh, you know what? I get a free Misty Step every day. Why not?
Yeah, so you can
1,
Misty Step over to
2,
there.
3, 4, 5, and 6. I will Misty Step to there. I should have
Okay.
done that first, and then I could have just attacked, but whatever.
Oh well. So yeah, if that's
Yeah.
everything, we'll go back to Agatha then.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. For some reason, my computer has been having a real issue with overheating and throttling, and yeah.
No worries.
So I'm just gonna have to be in Discord only. So
Oh, can you not get onto the world?
No,
Um,
because I need my computer to cool down.
Okay. Well, you can tell me what you want to do, and if you can see the stream, or I can just describe what you do. So yeah, yeah. So you're kind of like at the place where the animals were. You kind of look over and see a giant Grick kind of emerge from the well and attack Azza. So yeah, you wouldn't. What's your movement? 45. I presume you'd want to start rushing over to where that is. Okay, so let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So yeah, you can get over to the Grick with your movement, and then do you do your quarterstaffs and unarmed strikes?
Yeah, my 2 quarterstaffs, and then yeah, the 1 unarmed strike. Yeah, and I want to do it two-handed. So
versatile, yeah.
Yep.
So
versatile.
the first misses, the second hits for 6 bludgeoning damage, and then you do a unarmed strike, which also misses. Let me check its AC. Yeah. All right. Do you do anything else? Any key points?
No.
All right. Very good. So
They
yeah.
jinx me, man.
All right. So you do yours, then we did Salam, and then we go over to Keenerin.
Oof. Alright, seeing there's some other shenanigans, he'll move a little bit closer. 15, 25, and he'll just shoot a firebolt since he's not going to be able to get close enough.
That's fine. See how that goes. Ooh,
right.
That should hit. Yeah, 25 hits for
Oof.
3 damage. Okay. You're still working out the kinks, but yeah, you hit for 3 damage. Very good.
He
So
cannot figure this spell out.
Yeah. You need to find the right finger to shoot the bolt out of.
Yeah. Yeah, in the hag, he's like snapped his finger a couple times and it just exploded. The second time, it just like a couple of embers by the time it hit it. And he's just gonna kind of like look at his fingers, just like, and that'll be it.
All right. I mean, yeah, maybe we could like have some downtime where you could get like some training from Kane, and then maybe give you like a +2 to your firebolt attack or something if you spend enough time. But yeah, if that's everything, we'll go over to Azza then.
Right. From one roll into another as I swing around, and I say, good timing. Make my swings. Swing, ba swing.
Alright, let's see.
Boom,
That
board.
should hit 27 for 11 slashing. Very good.
A little extra.
And 3 extra. Okay. 13 misses, unfortunately.
It was supposed to be advantage. The alt button.
Oh yeah, roll again then. Yeah, that hits for 13 more damage. Very good.
My average. How wondrous.
Yeah, very good. Alright, if that's everything then, we'll go over to Kane.
Seems good.
All right. I'm gonna firebolt it.
Alright. So you square up next to Keenerin, crack your fingers, and send it to. Yeah, that hits. 16 as well. Gonna give him a sideways glance, maybe.
It's my turn.
Alright. Now we get the Grick. Alright, Alpha Grick. Let's see.
Brick Alpha.
Yeah. He was definitely in a fraternity. Let's see. 1 tail and
He's
1
a bro.
tentacle. He is a massive bro. Alright, so let's
don't actually
see.
exist in nature.
Alright. Let's see. So it will attack with its tail first, so it will swing out at Azza. So 21, that hits. So that's 12 bludgeoning. Yeah, reduce that by 3. Yeah. And then it will attack Salam with its tentacles. Ooh, that's not going to cut it. And it can't do its beak because it didn't hit with its tentacles. Alright. Yeah, that's everything, I believe. So yeah, back to the top with Agatha. Are you just going to do the same again? Yeah, you're in a position with advantage as well, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'll do.
Alright, advantage attack, first quarterstaff. Misses.
my
Roll
God.
again.
You can do
You're
it.
killing me, man.
Hey,
Killing me.
critical hit. There we go.
A nat
Thank
1
you.
and a nat 20.
All right, so 13 damage there with that crit, and then you do your unarmed strike, and 16. That does not hit, unfortunately, but you got one crit in there. Very good. So if that's everything, we'll go over to Salam. Yeah, this thing is looking pretty banged up.
And I'm flanking this thing too as well, right?
Let's see. Yeah, you kind of go through the center of the token there with Azza on the other side. Like if
Okay,
Azza if Azza was like here, it wouldn't be.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it wouldn't be. Yeah.
So here's fine.
Okay, let's see. It's looking rough.
Yeah, it's definitely bloodied.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste a spell on it then. I will just do my flail attack.
All right. Yeah, that hits. For
And
11 bludgeoning, very
then
good. 11 plus
An extra
3 more.
so
All right.
14.
Good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, over to Kinorin.
Yeah. So seeing seeing how Kane does it, he's gonna try and do it. But yeah, this is not a spell he learned from his druidic teaching, so maybe it's a little out of maybe the movements are different or something. But he'll try.
Can you teach an old elf new tricks?
Hey, there we go. That hits.
Hey,
And
let's
damage.
see.
There we
Hey.
go.
Man, can
Excellent.
teach an old elf new
You
tricks.
just need to
Yeah.
like mimic Kane's movement.
He saw Kane's like finger gun, so he's like,
Yeah, hit and 16 fire damage. Very good. Excellent.
kind of grabs his hands and he's like, I'm gonna need some ointment after this. My fingers are a little sore.
All right.
That's
His
it for
fingers are all
Keenan.
like cramping up.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, Azza, you're up.
Come on, 2 rolls. Oh well, didn't
Is
need
that,
it.
that's a crit? Yeah. Nice. 14 slashing. Seconds, 2 more as well. Oh right, yeah, you finish it off in one with that swing. So yeah, you reflect on the teachings of monster hunting. This is bigger than ones you've fought before, but you kind of recall the book or the teaching or the lecture you had on Grix. You identify its weak point, and yeah, you finish it off. If you want to tell
It's a
us how you do
serpent.
that. Yeah,
It's a serpent. You finish serpents all the same way. You go for the head.
go for the head.
You gotta
All
get
right.
it right behind the beak.
Yeah, so you cleanly kind of cut the head off, and the tentacles kind of like drop off with the beak still kind of snapping away in the center of it all, and blood just gushes from the serpentine body, and it just writhes until it stops moving, and the body kind of just slithers down into the well, and then the beak and tentacles kind of just fall onto the ground before you.
Could I try to catch it before it falls into the well?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't want
sure.
that.
And like
Falls into the
drag it out?
I mean, it's pretty big, but I guess you're pretty strong, so yeah, you kind of like
Yeah.
you grab
Hey,
and
there's 3 of us.
yeah, you grab it, and
I
then
mean-
Agatha sees you doing this and kind of gives you a hand. So yeah, you drag it out, but this is like a big grick. This is
Me
like
and Azza both
big
have
boy.
strengths of like 20
Yeah.
and 21 right now, though, so we should be good.
Yeah, you all get it out, but yeah, it's a big boy.
Okay.
Are you at 21?
Yeah, I've
He's
had
got
that
a
potion
strength
of,
potion, yeah.
Strength. My normal's 18, but
So yeah, you drag the kind of decapitated Grick body out from the well. Kind of blood spraying everywhere still, but yeah, you got it.
cool.
Nice.
What are you gonna do with it?
I just didn't want it to go into the well.
Alright, okay.
I
Good
didn't
eating.
want it to sully all the water.
Fair enough, yeah. Good stuff.
I figure like
The rope.
animals and stuff like that
Mm.
probably like use the well or whatever, so I don't want this Grick like I don't know if it has poison or anything like that, so I didn't want it festering in the well and being gross.
From our last experience, did we experience any Grick venom? Do we know if they do?
Looking, let me check his attacks. I can't see any of the attacks mentioning poison damage.
Well, that's fine.
No. I mean, it's just got tentacles, a tail, and a beak. Its main unique point is its ability to camouflage.
I thought we were. Oh, he's trying to keep the water from being befouled. I just thought we were going to eat it.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, people don't like bloody water, I guess. Decaying bodies, that kind of thing. But yeah,
Calamari.
it's got calamari is pretty good. But yeah, no poison to harvest from this thing.
Okay, it's just a misshapen octopus.
Yeah, takoyaki, calamari, it's all good. Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, you have freed the animals, defeated Auntie Greenbones, killed this Grick alpha that was hanging out in a well, and
Liberated the water.
Huh?
Liberated the water.
You liberated the water. The water is forever thankful. And yeah, the dryads, they're kind of like, they're still pretty tired, but they think they're safe enough here, so they'll kind of rest amongst the trees and then kind of disperse back to where they reside.
I'm gonna go back to Discord on my computer. I will be 1 second.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so...
I am going to start ritually casting Detect Magic.
I'm gonna start cutting it up into meat slices.
Alright. So yeah, you start butchering the Grick. Salam casts Detect Magic, and you detect the personal items and effects of those around you. I'm sure you have a good enough memory to know what everyone has, so you detect the 2 new potions that Azza's picked up. Other than that, I don't think you detect anything else.
I look down into the well. Is there anything down in there?
I don't think so. Let's see.
It's foggy.
I've got 300-foot dark vision.
It seems to go on forever, but yeah, you can't.
Foggy.
You kind of just about make out the bottom. You can't really see anything else down there or detect anything magical.
I'll head just real quick. I will just do a pass in the room that we killed Auntie Greenbones in with Detect Magic, just to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was just the 2 potions. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. She didn't have anything on her?
I don't think so. Let me go back and check.
I'm just asking because normally hags have lots of weird magic shit on them.
Hang on, what's that thing hags have? No, not hogs, hags. Hags. 5e.
Those Hillies? Need a potion?
Where is it? What's that thing they make? It's like a stone or something. A what? No, not the Haggai. There's like some other thing they make. Oh god, what is it?
There's a bunch of stuff that they can make.
Yeah. It's not like a bloodstone or something.
There's like a whole chapter on hags in one of the books where it describes a whole bunch of magical items that they like make and have and stuff. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something. Like hag items. Here we go. It's not the eye. I'm not sure what you did with it. You did have it though. But you didn't know it. Anyway, let's see. That's the one I was looking for. Was it Heartstone? Yeah. So you find on her person a Heartstone.
Do I have any idea what that is?
Roll a Arcana check.
I'll pass. I'll bring it to somebody who's more inclined with Arcana.
Yeah, sure.
I'll bring it out to Kane.
Yeah. So you kind of see it here. Let's see, where is it? A lustrous black gem, but it kind of pings with your detect magic.
Kane, I found this magical stone, gem, whatever it might be on that bitch in there. Do you have any idea what this is?
Well, give it here. Let me take a look.
Wow, this is pretty strong. What did you get? Where's my tab?
Got a 17.
17, yeah, you'll identify that. So you know this is a heart, named as a heartstone. Typically, when a hag is kind of, when this is in its possession, typically it's ethereal, so they're quite rare and hard to get hold of. So you do know that this is a very useful item. Takes quite a lot of crafting to do, but yeah, the touch of a heartstone cures any disease. I need to check if that's a single charge. It doesn't mention charges. So...
Is that an action to do?
I presume so, unless you like just
Okay.
throw it at someone. you just kind of hawk it at,
you
just hawk it
Hit him
at
in the
someone and just
forehead.
hits him in the face. I'm not sure if it's a single use. Does anyone know?
If it doesn't specify, I would guess no, because normally
Yeah.
they specify if it has charges.
Oh,
you
Jeremy
sure she
Crawford
has this?
says Hearthstone is meant
Typically
to
a
work
night hag.
only for the hag, but a DM can rule otherwise. I guess I rule otherwise. So it's meant to work for hags, but it can be otherwise. So let's give it like D6 charges then.
What if I have a wrap it in a hag's tongue?
Okay, maybe more than one. Oh fuck. Okay, fine. You get 6 charges on this thing.
Sweet.
So yeah. What was that, Kane? Sorry.
So what if
Well,
I
I
wrap
was-
it in a hag's tongue?
Yeah, let's say that you have to have it connected to the hag to work. So yeah, you need to have it touching the hag's tongue for it to work. So as you bring the tongue close, it kind of glows with ethereal magics, and then you can touch it to a diseased person, and that will cure them of their disease. And you have 6 charges of that.
I just like the idea of chucking it at someone. It's like, good news, your polio is gone, but you have a broken
Black
retina."
eye, or yes.
We didn't we hear that the leader of whoever's poisoning this stuff is a werewolf?
Yeah, I can't recall who got that, but yeah, that was the rumor.
Perhaps we can use it on them and cure their disease.
And what disease would that be?
Werewolfism?
Didn't know if that was considered a disease.
You could
I don't know
roll,
if it is or not.
You could roll Arcana. Would it be Arcana? I think so. Yeah, Arcana.
have
I
no
mean,
idea.
I
I'm
reckon
just throwing
Azza-
it out there.
I reckon Azza would be pretty knowing about this based on his background. So with that 19, and also Azza would confirm this. It's more of a curse than a disease, I believe.
Okay.
The curse of lycanthropy.
Mm-hmm.
Damn curses.
Alright, so what's the plan now? This area seems clear. The Dryads are gonna rest here, then head off back to where they belong.
I can remove curses.
Is that on a willing creature, or...? Yeah, I'd need to... If you're
Nope.
gonna...
Nope.
Just a
At
touch?
your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object end.
I'll probably make that like maybe you'd need to grapple them and then kind of plant your hand on them. But yeah, that could
Or
be a
make
tactic.
make like an attack with like an unarmed strike.
Yeah,
to
yeah,
kill
an
them or
unarmed
something.
strike would do it, but yeah, sure, that would be a way to just like fuck over that guy. Alright.
It's like a job for me.
Yeah, sure, why not? Unarmed strike, Bye
This
werewolfness.
this may help for your you will know, but a remove curse will rid a lycanthrope of a curse. But if it's a natural born lycanthrope, it can only be cured with a wish.
Oh, okay. I'll have to look into that then.
So
Alright.
double check the origins of this character.
I'll try and find that out. Alright, so yeah, if you guys are ready to move on, let me know. If not, the stage is yours.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready as anyone.
I want an hour.
Kinoran, how's your fingers feeling?
I'm cooking.
I'm feeling much better now. Honestly, I'm just quite happy to be finally rid of that final hag.
Maybe one of the
Absolutely.
one of the dryads kind of sees you kind of rubbing your fingers, Keenerin, and kind of comes over and kind of pulls some leaves from her hair and kind of wraps your fingers in them, and they kind of give you like a nice cooling feeling, like some aloe vera gel or something.
Yeah, he'll kind of stretch his finger out and goes, "Oh, that is miles better. Thank you."
Yes, you're most welcome. You are rich with the magical natural energies of a druid. I sense this. Oh my god, that takes me back.
Yeah. And he'll just kind of nod in appreciation.
All right, well, let's go. No time to waste.
Alright, so yeah, you guys soldier on. Okay, let's pull you to the next scene. Oh wow, that was so fast. Ooh,
I know.
takes off a bit.
It's
yeah.
so good.
Very good.
It's great. It's so much better than it used to be. It's amazing.
Okay.
I offer jerky calamari to everyone as we walk.
Lovely. Kieran and then Salam. Alright, so after journeying for a little bit longer, at last it seems as though you have reached the northern edge of the forest. The trees are fewer and farther between, and a short distance ahead you can see the edge of a body of water. As you come closer, you see it's a wide river running perpendicular to your path. Off to the east, the river runs between two swaths of dense forest. To the west is a well-worn trail that leads through the underbrush and seems to follow the watercourse. On the ground in front of you is the remains of a campfire, suggesting that others have used this area as a place to rest. Possibly for a long time.
Was it me?
I want to examine the fire to see how the fire pit, to see how long it's been out.
Okay, you can do that. Let's see, Salam. So I think the import imports everything, and then over on the right hand side you see like the trash can, and then a edit, and then there's a little cog, and that's like the prepared slot. So
yeah, no, I know. It just, for some reason there was only 12 prepared and I get 13. So
oh no, I misread that. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right.
I just added another one.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't remove curse though. I'm not meta gaming this.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you're aware of the werewolf, and I mean, you're about to have a long rest.
I wasn't aware of it before I long rested, so it would have been meta to add that now. So.
All right. Azza, do a survival check. Okay, so this fire is completely void of any warmth, so it's definitely been a long time. There's kind of the ash has also kind of been scattered around as if it's been buffeted by kind of wind currents, so it's highly likely this has long been abandoned.
It's been at this campsite for a long time. I guess I'll continue to poke around to see if there was evidence of what kind of people made camp here. If there was like
19's pretty good.
Or prospecting equipment or huge bloodstains.
No bloodstains or sign of combat. There's like signs of local wildlife coming through the area. There's like signs of kind of bipedal creatures, likely humanoid creatures, kind of who were presumably the ones who created the fire. But you get a sense that this is a kind of safe place to take a rest.
Miss Elise?
Yeah. So you can start a fire.
Can't we use a mage hand to like prop up all the wood, like how they like when you make it like a teepee so it burns better, gets air?
Hmm.
Because he's not gonna dirty his hands.
All right. Okay. So yeah, you kind of light the fire up there. And sorry, what were you doing specifically with the mage hand?
Just helping set up the fire pit.
All right, I get you now. All right, so yeah, you kind of conjure your mage hands, and it kind of sets to work there, and it takes a little bit, but yeah, you kind of eventually get a nice campfire going. You could probably cook something, and yeah, you set up a nice campsite. There we go.
A short rest would be appreciated, at least.
I mean, you feel this is very safe, so you could take a short or a long rest. It's up to you.
Does anybody
Feel it's safe, you say.
need anything?
I'll
So
take a
as
short
you're
rest. I'll get all my spell slots back.
So as you're muted.
Oh, I hit the unmute thing like 5 times, and it just wasn't working. I don't really want or need a rest of any kind, but if we have to, we have to. I'd prefer a short rest if we're going to do anything, because I don't have very much time left on this potion that gives me extra strength, which I rather like.
I think a short rest will be fine enough. Is anyone in pain?
No.
Not
I don't think a
particularly.
short rest does anything for me besides take an hour away from my buff.
Okay, I'm gonna take a short rest then. And he'll maybe he'll with the fire he'll take out one of his pans, maybe start frying up some food.
Yeah, so you throw something together quickly since it's only an hour's rest, but yeah. I'm sure you can throw something together. That's really good.
Because I have this.
I'll be on watch at the edge of camp.
Yeah.
Yeah, my key points are back.
Here we go.
Oh, I do get my
Oh.
channel divinity back, so that's something at least.
So I get an additional 3 back, and Agatha, you get an additional 7 back.
Alright.
As I make food for the both of us.
Is that temp HP? Because everyone has 12 temp HP already.
Oh, cool. No,
When's
it's
that
not
at?
temp. It's,
Okay.
so anybody that expends a hit die gets an additional 1d8 back.
Gotcha. Cool.
I had gotten to 1 below my max, so
Well, now
Oh,
you're at school.
You would have gotten temp HP again after that to Agatha, so I'll roll that real quick. So you have 13 temp HP.
cool.
So as you kind of take your kind of perimeter watch, you kind of spend a few moments kind of looking around, but then you feel just at ease and you kind of just zone out, just listening to the kind of like babbling of the water and as it rushes past, and you kind of just have this nice little moment to yourself.
What time of day is it?
Let's see. So when you arrived, the sun was setting. You've spent a few hours kind of like going through here. You've spent another hour, so it's kind of like it's like in the dead of night now.
Okay, cool. So I'll just say that my strength is back at 18, and then I'll say that buff wore off.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, you take your short rest, and then you break up camp and head on towards the pool, I believe. Should be the next bit. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get you ready over there. Okay.
Oh, it's so fast. So nice.
Alright, let's see that.
All this time we get to play.
I know.
Okay, so let's get you... Put you just to the side here. Okay, I'll just have you off the map here for now. Alright, let's see.
Since I was losing my buff anyway, we should have just taken a long rest. But whatever, it doesn't matter.
Okay. Let's see. Here we
Unless
go.
you guys want to. If you guys want to take a long rest, Salam would be okay with it, because he's going to lose his buff anyway.
Yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you're having a short rest, but then you could decide. Yeah, we could stay a bit longer if you wanted. It's up to you.
I'll leave it up to you guys. Oh, I guess Kane is gone, so he's probably one of the ones that might want one.
He said he got his spell slots back, so he's probably alright.
Well, he gets his Warlock slots back, not his Sorcerer slots.
Maybe he didn't use. Oh, who knows? We're not in any rush.
Okay. While we're waiting, let me just see, where is it?
Hey, while we're waiting, could you do me a quick favor and re-import my sheet? I forgot about something.
Yeah, I can try. Haven't done it through here before.
Good practice.
Okay, let's
And
see.
because I forgot something.
See if I can do that.
I'm good to keep on.
Okay. Let me just grab something.
You don't
from Agatha.
need a long rest at all, Kane?
Where are we? Agatha. It should work.
Kane,
Yeah, he said he's fine. I think.
do you need a long rest? Or
No,
do you
no, I'm
want
good.
one? Okay.
If I multi-class into a warlock, I wouldn't cast any of my spells before my warlock class either.
There you go. Should be fine now, Agatha. Alright. So, yeah, if everyone's ready, you guys follow the river. So, following the river course enabled you to make good progress for a while by skirting the forest. Now, oh, that doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, if you took a long rest, but you didn't, so I'll ignore that bit. Anyway, following the river course enables you to make good progress for a while by skirting the forest. Now, as the moon reaches its peak, a waxing crescent perhaps, the river makes a sharp turn to the north away from the trees. From the opposite direction comes a rumble of thunder and a flash of red lightning, vivid against the darkening sky.
Real quick, what happened to the Dryads?
They were resting there, and then they would go back to where they call home. So they were resting where it was. You looked around the area, and it was fine, so they should be fine.
Okay. I keep I have a couple of extra, like, just little amulets of Saloon, like nothing fancy or anything like that, just basically ones like whittled out of wood. And I would have given one of those to them before they left and told them to go with the blessing of Saloon.
Very good.
And that if they ever had a need, that they could attempt to pray to Saloon, and I might be able to answer the call. I don't really have a way of doing that, but maybe it can. I don't know. It's magic.
Magic. Very good. Okay, so Yeah, using the thunder and lightning as a kind of indication as to where you go. Yeah, very frightening. The last leg of your journey takes you south along the wide trail through the forest. After a few minutes of careful travel, you get the hint that you are not alone. From somewhere nearby ahead, you hear gruff voices growling and roaring.
Galileo.
Yeah, one of them screams, "Galileo, let me go."
Hey, someone's in trouble.
Is there any particular language, or are they just like growling? Does it sound like animals or people?
It's common, and
Okay.
people. You kind of make your perception is pretty high, so you probably make out some animal as well.
Okay.
So yeah, what do you do?
How far away are these voices
Let's
coming
see. It's nearby, but they're making quite a ruckus, which is probably why they haven't heard you so far. But yeah.
I am going to do Eyes of Night real quick and give everyone my 300-foot dark vision since it's still the middle of the night.
Okay. Just gonna get you guys ready to head in. Yeah, so you boost everyone's night vision. Everything becomes clearer for everyone.
Let's creep in.
Yeah, so yeah, roll stealth.
Some of us at disadvantage.
Yeah, if we're gonna go sneakily, pass without trace.
Yeah, so +10 to all of your rolls.
If we're
advantage,
going,
ignore. I got an 11, not a 19.
Okay.
if we are going sneakily,
Also, that was-
Wow.
Oh my god.
I mean, you got +10, so yeah, everyone seems to be fine. Let's see. Luckily, you have pass without trace, so yeah.
I'll just I'll stay in my regular. I'll stay in my regular form.
Okay.
And just do it.
Okay, so yes. Whoa,
16.
16. Luckily, pass without trace is there to help you out. Yeah, so you thankfully don't get detected. So yeah, that's gonna move you in here.
Took out his fuzzy slippers for this one.
So as you approach stealthily, thanks to Kinarin's magics, 6 huts circle the perimeter of a clearing. In the center of the open area, a large bonfire burns. Targets made of bones and stuffed animals, as well as dummies made of hides and furs, complete the encampment. A group of vicious-looking warriors are gathered around the fire. They clink together their bone mugs and rip into raw animal flesh with their teeth. Fresh blood drips from their mouths and hands. It seems like a celebration of some sort. Occasionally, between the warriors' cruel laughs, you can hear a cry of, "To the Beast Lord!" And Agatha, you recognize these as the type of people that killed you before.
The type of people or the exact people?
Maybe you don't know if it's the exact same person, but they're from the same tribe or group or something.
Okay, noted. Extreme prejudice.
I thought you were on a different plane when you got killed.
The name.
Do we all have range?
Yeah, I guess.
Should I take this opportunity to reduce them all to ashes?
Let's work together on this, shall we?
Let me actually, if you could let me get just a little bit closer, perhaps I can add in with some mass destruction.
Maybe listening would be prudent.
They don't seem to have noticed you so far, and they're very much reveling and carousing and making a ruckus.
It
Does
could be they
Keenorn
might
see
say
these?
something.
Does Keenorn see these like beasts here?
Yeah, you see everything. What's that, Azza?
I was putting to the group, maybe we should stay silent longer. They might let something slip which could be advantageous.
Right, but I don't like the look of those beasts.
Yeah, you don't see the thing on
Yes.
it, but yeah, you see that beast.
Yeah,
Got it.
their sense of smell or hearing might be stronger.
Kane, when you release a fireball, how high up in the air does it go?
Well, it goes as high as I wish it to.
Well, I mean, like if you cast it on the ground, how high up in the air does it go?
It's like a sphere, so 20 feet.
20 feet?
At the height, I guess.
I'll put the info in.
I just wasn't sure because it's a 20-foot radius, but that doesn't necessarily mean it goes up 20 feet too. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean,
So I'm curious.
Here.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
it's a
20-foot
sphere.
radius.
Hmm.
It's a sphere.
Okay.
A
And
20-foot radius sphere.
Hmm.
Okay.
So I guess there's like some curve to it, but the height would be 20 foot, I guess.
It's basically just like a dome that comes off the ground. So the radius wouldn't be that high.
Okay. Let's see.
If you shot too high up, it would well, only hit
Well,
one square.
because I was thinking, I could essentially, if you throw your, I can start Spirit Guardians, turn into a raven, fly up 30 feet above them. You throw your fireball, and I dive bomb down and hit them all with my Spirit Guardians. What do you think?
I'm also thinking about slowing them down.
That sounds awesome.
Like, how overt is Spirit Guardians?
There are things that flutter around you, right?
Oh, once these spells goes off, there's no more stealth. That's for sure.
Because like you're gonna cast Spirit Guardians, transform, and then fly up.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, I don't know, not glowing, but I don't know, radiant-ish.
We might lose
Spirits
surprise,
kind of
but we'll
floating
certainly
around.
have the first round for ourselves.
I mean, it just says they flit around you. It doesn't say that they like glow or anything like that. So
okay.
since it's nighttime, I would guess that they would just be in the dark like me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So you're gonna cast that with enough distance, turn into a raven, fly up, wait for the fireballs to go off, and then dive down.
Yeah, and then turn into myself.
Okay. So yeah, you can do that. So you start that, transform, fly up, ready in action, if you want. And then what's ever Kane's fireball. Keenerin, were you slowing or something?
Or if you wanna do it a different way, like if you're thinking, like if you want to say that they do glow or whatever, which is fine, I could essentially just fly above as a raven and then ready in action to do Spirit Guardians, and then drop out of raven form and just fall the 30 feet to the ground. I would be fine doing that as well if you'd rather have me do that.
I mean,
It's up to you.
either's fine, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I mean, if I get to choose, I don't want to take the fall damage, so I'll cast it before.
Sure.
Keenerin is interested in, for DM's sake, plant growth, which turns every movement square into 20 feet of movement.
Oh my
It's difficult
God.
terrain times 2.
Wow. Okay.
And it's a 100-foot radius, and I can exclude any location that I want, meaning our location.
So yeah, you basically cover the area in plant growth.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Whoa. So are you going to cast that after the fireball, I'm guessing? So the fireball does tend to decimate all the plants?
It doesn't say, like...
Yeah.
I'm sure, like, it'll burn away, but it just grows back.
Oh, okay.
As long as you concentrate on it or something.
It's not even a concentration.
Oh, okay.
It just...
Wow.
it lasts and it's just
8
there.
hours. Okay. Sure. I mean, yeah.
No. So plant growth has 2 effects. The 8 hours is a separate effect. I'm not doing the 8 hours.
Oh,
I'm doing the
okay.
instantaneous. Yeah.
So 100-foot radius.
So I mean, I
Yeah.
guess I could cast it right after Fireball just to make sure. But
How about yeah, sure. How about Azza and Agatha?
I have no plans. I'm gonna wait for.
I mean, you have your longbow.
yeah, Keen Arnold, help them with your arrows, friend.
I'm just.
Agatha,
I'm going to be ready in case they have some way of getting close to the casters. I'm on defense here.
Okay. How about Agatha?
She'll do the same.
All right. So yeah, Salam, you cast, you fly on up, and you ready your action to dive and stop your thing. So Kane, you do your fireball first.
Oh yeah, I could get all of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, shit, I think I can get all of them with a 15-foot radius.
Saves, dexterity. I don't think they have any advantages. Ooh. I think I just crashed it.
Oh my god.
wow.
Hold on.
A few of those rolled pretty high.
I think my Chrome just
Yeah,
crashed.
you rolled really high with those first couple.
yeah.
And then-
Oh no.
And then the stream became too full and they started to slow down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my stream just crashed ever so slightly with all those dice. It's fine. Maybe I need more dedicated RAM.
It didn't lag on my
For the
end
server.
Yeah.
I think that's
More
like 3
dedicated glam.
successes and the rest are fails.
Let's see. Let me go back to the join screen. Join as the GM.
Need
I'll
more
see my
dedicated
results.
wham.
Dedicated wham for my server.
So 1 warg succeeded and 2 berserkers succeeded, and everybody else
Okay.
failed.
So one were let's see the warg. So let's say the bottom one failed. What was the damage? 29. Okay.
29.
All right. Let's see. No weaknesses as far as I can see. So let's see. So he takes the 29, half rounded down. So 14. And then the berserkers, did they all fail? Oh no, one of wait, what was your DC?
2 of them.
Two of them.
Two succeeded.
Okay.
16 and 21.
Okay, I'll just do the nearest ones. So 14, 14, and then the rest take 29. Okay. Alright, and then Keenerin, you do your thing.
Yeah, as soon as the fires are gone and it's just smoke and chaos, he just casts the plant growth, and I made a little square to dictate where and burn the slot, where it's still free.
Okay,
That way, if they want to get to us, they're gonna have to go quite a bit.
so it's double the thing. So not normal difficult
So
terrain.
it's gonna be in
Yeah.
here alone against like 10 dudes.
Alright, so yeah, Salam, you see everything
Bring it
go
on.
off, and then you kind of just drop down.
Okay. It's a wisdom save.
Okay, from everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright,
I don't know
let's
why it
see if
fucking rolled it a million
Chrome
times. It's
crashes
14
again.
damage.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it rolled all of them if it was
Yeah. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
necrotic.
Yeah. Mm.
That seems fine.
Hey.
Jesus.
Ah. Look at all of these dice.
So many dice. Alright, let's see.
1, 2, 3 of them saved.
We're The ones who saved the berserkers, yeah.
Yep, it was all berserkers that saved.
So what was the damage? 20?
14.
Oh, 14. So if they save... Wait, what? 14.
If 14
right, yeah.
is the total damage, and then if they saved, it's 7.
Yeah, it kind of put them together in the quick thing.
Yeah,
So 14,
it rolls for
yeah.
if you're good and neutral, and if you're evil. So
3 saves. So let's.
Which
say,
is really annoying.
So for ease,
It should be a toggle.
Yeah. 7, and the rest were
They built everything
14.
in the thing.
Ooh, that warg is not looking good. And then we will roll initiative, I believe.
Now for 20 more.
I know, right? Now
Select
for a million more
everyone.
dice.
Oh my god. Oh.
Poor server.
Okay, and everyone should be in initiative.
Ew. Alright, I'll just take a quick nap.
Nice. 21. Oh, yeah.
I'll join you.
Anyone have any tricks to
Damn.
get Miss
I got a-
Hilsey and I up?
I got a 21 and I'm going 3rd? What the fuck?
It's that heavy armor.
Okay. Let's pop this out and then roll combat.
I
Alright.
like the cracks.
On the natural
The
ones,
lid
yeah.
crack.
Okay,
Yeah.
Agatha, yeah, you're up first.
Alright.
Oh my god.
Alright.
That's a lot of turns until your turn, Azza.
Can we see where Salam's at because of the grass or no?
Huh? What do you mean? Oh,
Is the grass so tall that we can't see Salam anymore?
the things you're in, they're like trees, so like all the foliage and whatever is up high, so there's just like tree trunks in the way, so yeah, you can see.
I think you meant with
enough.
the plant growth, maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, the plant growth. I don't know. Kieran, what do you say?
I think it just becomes like overrun roots and stuff like that. I
And
don't
it kind of
think
like
it's like
naturally pushes against you or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah. I'm like 6.5 feet tall, so.
Yeah.
So tall. Alright, yeah, you should have no problem seeing then.
Yeah, because otherwise the grass could offer cover or something for them, which is not what we want.
Yeah.
Alright, so I am gonna move up like 5 feet. How far away is this guy? Very far. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna need to move a little closer then. It's 5. Sure. 15. Okay, sure. One more. And I'm going to throw 2 darts at this guy.
Okay,
Because the range on darts is 20.
that's fine. Yeah, roll to hit.
Is that green box, is that the only area that's not overgrown?
Yeah.
Okay.
15.
I couldn't see exactly where the grid lines were, so I tried to give us 3 squares on our
Got it.
side.
Yeah, I can adjust that, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna move all the way in because. Yeah.
Well, I don't think you can because it's like major rough terrain.
It gets 20 feet per square.
Yeah.
Do you have any? Do
each-
you have something that lets you go through difficult terrain as a monk? They have a lot of
Well, hold on.
things.
So I hate to say it, but it's not considered difficult terrain. It just says
Magic.
Yeah, it's not considered difficult terrain. It's considered every foot is 4 feet. So.
Dang it.
Oh, so it stacks.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
every square is.
So,
20
Salam's Spirit Guardian says remove half speed stacks.
I mean,
Use a longbow.
Oh, it does.
the
That's
dart
awesome.
darts are 20 feet, but then you can do 60 feet at disadvantage, right?
Yeah, darts are 20 feet, and then you can do 60 feet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I could use Earth Walk,
I mean,
post the description. You can move across difficult
there should be
terrain
like
on the ground or a floor without using extra movement if you're using your walking speed. But if you're saying it's not technically difficult terrain, that doesn't
yeah,
help.
because nowhere in the description of plant growth does it say difficult terrain.
Okay. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, because difficult terrain is just double, or like half movement.
There should be like a little info button.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There you go.
Oops. There we go. Yeah, I have no idea how to work this thing. All right. So, yeah, he's 30 feet. All right.
But I'll let the DM decide that one.
I mean, if it doesn't mention it being difficult terrain, I would say it's like magical plants.
As it technically is difficult terrain.
Is it?
By the
Difficult
definition.
terrain.
I mean, it's like more than difficult terrain, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like the plants grow up and they actively try and push you back, so you have to like push through them maybe.
I mean, they just become so unnaturally overgrown. I don't think they're pushing back or anything like that. It's just
we could probably like meet halfway and say you can use earthwork, but then you still act as if it's difficult terrain, but you don't
Like
go for the
normal difficult
extra.
terrain?
Yeah, normal difficult terrain.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
All right. So
Magic superimposing upon magic, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Because yeah, I think that's a Earth Genasi thing.
Yeah, I mean, it is Earth, right? Plants, Earth. Makes sense to me. It works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's. All right. So. Okay. So. 10. 10. 20. 30. 40. I can get to there, and then I can do my darts.
Yeah, that's still
Go for
within normal
bullseye.
range.
Yeah.
You got 2 bullseyes you can get. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh my god.
Let's
That was...
see, berserkers. Yeah, that hits the berserker.
Alright. Yeah, going for guy closest to me, so
5 piercing.
do it again. Oh my
Let's
god.
see, 12 doesn't though. Yeah, you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
use
one hit, so yeah.
I'm gonna use Cosmic Omen.
Ooh,
Come on,
let's add that.
not a 1. There we
Alright,
go.
yeah,
That's
so
now an 18 to hit.
18 hits then, so you can roll damage on that.
Okay. Nice, thank
Nice,
you.
6 more.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 7 piercing. Alright. Okay, very
I'm
good.
hindering you, so I gotta help you. So
Very true. So yeah, if that's everything, we go over to Kane.
Don't you
Oh.
fucking fireball me. I got too many dudes around me.
I was
Kane will do what he will.
That dude, Sim Fireball.
it's like it's so perfect though.
Do it. Don't be a pussy.
He'll live. He'll live.
So Kane will I'll cast Eldritch Blast. And I'll cast it at the warg up here, the top warg.
Wargy Borg.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. Hold on.
18 to hit for 3 damage.
On the top warg, 18 hits, 3 damage. Yeah.
18 to hit for
18
10
again
damage.
for another 10. Alright, very good. So yeah, both of those wargs look really bad. Anything else?
That'll be my turn.
Alright, over to Salam then.
Oh shit. I don't fucking know. I wish that Spirit Guardians did the damage on my turn. Because it'd maybe kill some of these guys before they could fucking attack me. Yeah, I'll just, how did these barbarians in front of me look? Like, how damaged do they look? Are they crispy?
They both look quite crispy. The one on the left directly in front of you is bloodied.
Okay. That's concentration too. Fuck. Everything's concentration. I'll just attack.
Mm-hmm. $22 hits. Nice. 6 bludgeoning plus.
Oh, come on!
Alright, 8 damage total.
It's like the worst 2d8 plus 5 ever. And then I am going to use a bonus action to do Depths of Night.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to fly up 15 feet in the air so that I'm still hitting them with Spirit Guardians, but they can't hit me with their swords.
So the ones adjacent, they still get an opportunity attack, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Alright.
for sure.
Okay, so they'll do that. Yeah, they'll do it recklessly as well.
Cool. Can you do that on an opportunity attack?
It says.
I thought it was for the first time on your turn.
Oh yeah, at the start of its turn. Yeah. All right. So.
Come on, Broden. I mean, Akron. You should know.
That's
this.
fine. He misses
13.
either way.
Yeah, 13 misses. 13 to 18, so 18 misses. And then the other one will roll 17 and miss as well. Okay. So yeah, you fly on up into the air. Okay, over to this one. I don't think they have any actual range attacks, so they can't really do anything to hit you. So it's it's 20 feet per square or something.
Yeah.
All right.
They also have to make a wisdom save on their turn
Oh, okay. Wisdom
to
save.
take more damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, for the thing.
Yeah.
So 14. That's probably a fail.
That's a fail. 18 damage.
All right. And then they have like 30 movement, so they just go 1 square or something.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Unless they dash.
actually, they also only have half movement speed because they're in Spirit Guardians, so their movement speed is only 15 feet, so they can't move at all.
What?
Oh.
I mean, okay.
I mean,
it's-
I think.
Technically, per the rules, they do move, but they don't show it on the grid, so they move like half a thing a move, so they move 1 square per,
you can put them on like half
per
a
2
square.
turns.
Yeah, they can move 1 square per 2 turns.
Okay. He'll hold a
Yeah, they're
move
not
action or
technically at
something.
0.
Okay. So we go over to this guy now. So he'll do a wisdom save. You'll fail and take 18 as well, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go pee real quick
Okay.
because there's a million turns in between. So.
Okay, so he'll do a wisdom save as well. Saves wisdom. Okay, that's a fail. And another one. Ah, here he is. And the warg. I mean that even if it saves, that one's gonna die. Circa, where is he?
Az and Kinoran are just taking naps.
Save wisdom. Yeah.
Oof.
It's fine.
These poor guys.
These guys are getting cut up.
They're partying and having a great time.
Yeah. Is that a save? What's his DC?
16 is the save.
Oh, okay, so that's half. Alright.
Yep, half, and he can move normally.
I guess he'll move one square then. And this guy will do a wisdom save. Okay, that's a
Don't
save.
forget to
That's a fail. The DC 16.
Oh, the DC 16 is a fail.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give him 10 more. And then he'll not move. Over to this berserker. And then save wisdom. Okay.
Getting closer.
Another 18. And then we go over to Keenerin.
Oh wow. Yeah, he'll move up to about here and shoot a firebolt
Okay.
at the one directly below him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if
Let's
it
see
hits
how you
though.
do. That should hit, yeah. Nice. And
Hey, a little better.
decent damage. Alright.
I think that's it for him.
Alright, over to this warg. So on its turn it will do a wisdom save.
That's 4 in a row, Keenerin.
Fails
Getting
and
better.
dies. And then we go over to Azza.
Okay, so this only really works if I get your permission. So,
Mm-hmm.
sage advice says you can only move to your maximum movement a turn. But I would like, which for me is 30 feet, but I would like to use jump. And I've done the calculations with 20 strength, a running start, and the jump spell for my ring. I can go 60 feet on a horizontal. Can I end my turn mid-air? And if something interrupts me, so be it. We'll figure out what
What's
happens
gonna
if
interrupt you?
if my I don't
Like
know,
you hit a
if
passing
something
bird
happens.
or something.
Green dragon comes and swoops me out of midair. You know
Yeah.
what? That's the risk I took.
Okay.
But if it's okay with you, I would like to
I mean, with the
spend
spell,
all
yeah.
movement,
Yeah, you
and
could do
then
that.
at my next turn, I finish the movement, having spent all my movement to land.
Okay, yeah, so you see Azza kind of is a ring, so he kind of grips his hands, his ring kind of sparkles,
Jump!
and then he just starts like gunning it, and he kind of just like
One,
unnaturally
two.
just jumps into the air, and you see him kind of arcing over this thing.
I'm going to place myself where I intend to land.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not there yet. I'm somewhere in between.
Mm-hmm.
If you have anything to stop me, of course, I leave that to you.
Let's
Roll
see.
for beehives.
Not that phase!
So Azza is kind of in the air, mid jump here. Okay,
Roll for flying spiders.
flying
We know you
spider.
love spiders.
Okay, Agatha, your turn.
As of Gwyneth loves spiders, very industrious beings.
Yeah.
He would hate to break their web.
Alright, so 10.
Okay, you didn't have to actually put it in chat.
It's waving high.
Yeah.
With its petty palps.
Okay. So 20 feet. I assume I don't have advantage yet.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, Az is
So-
kind of like in the air
Yeah,
above you
he's-
still.
Yeah, he's lagging.
Pause.
The server will close soon. All right, so yeah, gonna do my attacks then. Some first quarterstaff. Ouch. Another versatile quarterstaff.
Oh
Ouch.
my god.
I didn't know where that gift was gonna go, but okay. Let's see. 10 does not hit.
Why is that bird screaming fuck?
I have no idea.
I was not expecting that.
Unarmed strike.
Let's
What's the-
see. 10, 9. 21 hits.
Okay.
For
When I
bludgeoning.
try to post gifts, the menu is. Like,
Yeah,
doesn't work.
it's really janky. It's been like that for a long time.
Yeah.
And they haven't updated it, so yeah.
I don't know how y'all posting these gifts.
Just kind of search and then just roll the dice since you can't see the preview.
Alright, I'm gonna put Hand of Harm on that one.
Alright.
Takes an extra
3
to cover.
necrotic. Okay. Yeah, this guy looks like he's on the verge of death. He's kind of just hollering at you. In fact, you recognize this is the guy that killed you, the final blow. He's like, "Rah, back for more, are you?" And he's kind of gnashing his teeth while bleeding
Is this guy?
horrifically.
Is this the guy? Is this the guy you threw darts at?
Yeah.
Yep.
You could
So he's
see
got
it.
2 devil horns sticking out of his forehead.
Yeah. Alright, anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright, over to Kane. How about that fireball?
Man, listen. Don't tempt me.
Yeah, midair. Who knows what'll happen?
Yeah, it kind of
Agatha
like
doesn't give a
projects
shit,
you
'cause
into the air.
She has evasion.
Mm,
Do I?
I
Yeah,
think so.
you're an 8th level monk.
Oh,
Don't you have
Does
evasion?
I didn't look at anything before. Okay, yeah.
Maybe we should test it out. Let's see.
Yeah, let's test it.
Let's see, features.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Take no damage if you succeed on this saving throw.
I'll
Yeah, there we go.
Eldritch Blast
Evasion.
the ones in the back.
Okay. Blap, blap.
I'll do the furthest one away.
Mm-hmm. Roll to hit.
Shit, dude. If you want a fireball, fucking fireball. Who cares?
I'll be fine.
I don't know if I would be fine.
You're
And
way
I'm
up in the
fireballing.
air.
How
You're
far
not even
up
there
are you
yet,
in the air?
Asa.
Are you
I don't know.
at least 20 feet up in the air?
You're actually doing it. Okay, cool.
No.
Low roll. It's okay. Y'all be fine.
So
It keeps putting fireball tokens on on Kane's token.
yeah, it's kind of indicating the spell he cast, I guess. Maybe. Who knows?
Oh.
Can I use 3 sorcerer points to give Az a disadvantage? No.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I failed the shit out of that.
With wins.
Okay, let's
I
see. So what was the damage? 23.
I
23.
can't. I don't.
Hey,
even
look at that. Nat 20.
These
I
guys are
don't
gonna.
see mine. Oh, I got a 20. I didn't even see mine amidst all those dice. It just.
I think it
Popped
rolled
up.
fast.
Hey, don't kill the people I was gonna kill. You know I can only do this trick once.
Hey, all it does is
Oh.
get rid of my temp HP, so I'm totally fine, Kane.
It-
Let's
Alright.
see.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I think I failed that one.
Hold on. It's
Once.
One.
hold
Only
on.
2 of them succeed.
I'm gonna use my last Cosmic Omen on Agatha. Doesn't matter because even if I roll a 1, you meet it. I rolled a D2, so there you go.
Okay.
You have a 17 now.
I'm fine.
Isn't it only half damage if you fail on the save?
If I failed, I would have taken half damage anyway. So
Yeah.
I am.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, if I would have known that. Oops.
Okay, so
I
yeah,
am
another fireball goes
spotless.
off. A few more of these guys die. But the rest of them who are still standing look to be on the verge of death.
Perfect.
I'll use 1 sorcery point to Eldritch Blast.
Who? The
Cast
same.
Fireball again.
So I'll Eldritch Blast the one that's the furthest away.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Where is it? It's not appearing.
There's a 16 on the dice.
Yeah, that probably
Yeah,
fits. Yeah.
Like a
What's the damage?
25, I think. So Lam is hit by an Eldritch Blast and can use a reaction. Attack roll total 25. Why'd you target me with it?
Yeah,
Everybody's
I got that message too.
There,
Everybody's targeted.
why that's why it's lagging. You fucking targeted everyone.
Oh my god. Yeah, it popped up and is like, hey, he targeted you with Eldritch Blast.
17
Hey,
hits,
you're
6
being
force
By
damage.
your friend.
Alright, you
That's
get that
funny.
guy.
Probably from the fireball. It had
Yeah.
2 all pre-selected.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like he's
Okay.
targeted.
Alright,
And
yeah,
my second Eldritch Blast
got
to go
another
to.
one?
Yeah, I get to fire 2.
Yeah, you do.
So I'll hit the one that's like south of Salam.
Alpha of Salam. Sounds like a movie title.
Yeah, that hits for 8 damage, and you finish that one off as well. Yes, these guys are just dropping like flies.
And that's my turn.
Alright, Salam,
This is
you're up.
like this is like the best plan we've ever had work out, actually.
So much for interrogations.
You can leave one of them alive. I will fly over here and down and try to conk this guy on the head. Actually, no, scratch that. Oh, Azza's not there yet. Never mind.
He's
Yeah,
he's
I'll go
falling
for
with
that
style.
one. Yeah.
I'll be there in a second.
On my
18
way.
hits. Oh, it's 26, yeah, 26 hits. For 9 bludgeoning. Okay.
Plus 8, so 17.
Alright. Yeah, you finish that guy off. Or are you conking him on the head non-lethally?
I was non-lethally knocking
Alright.
him out.
Alright,
That's why I
he's-
said conking him
yeah.
on the head.
Okay, unconscious.
Who needs flying when you've got jump?
And then
Ooh.
I am going to call out, no more fireballs. I've got this one unconscious so we can question him.
Did you hear that, Kenoran? I think he said he wants more fireballs.
Alright, so that's
Someone say
everything.
fireball? Fireball.
Okay, so Salam, you see. Wait. You see
It's
a
adorable.
wolf kind of like forcing its way through the brambles. You may recognize it as the wolves you helped before. They seem to be trying to force their way into the fight. Maybe to try and help you. Probably that. So, but yeah, it's brambles, so it goes like 1 square. And the same
He's got
for
40
this.
feet of movement, right? He can move 2.
Does he? Let's have a look.
What?
No,
What's he doing?
it's 30 feet.
Oh, okay. I
Oh,
thought it
really?
said 40.
Yeah, I thought they did too. My saber-toothed tiger has 40.
This guy will do this wolf.
Sabertooth is a bit
Yeah,
faster, I think.
yeah. So yeah, this guy will do a wisdom save, and you'll probably
He
die.
gets to make that. He gets to make that
Or he'll
one move
fail.
before he dies.
Yeah. Was it? How much damage is it this round?
Oh yeah, let me roll it.
18. All right. Yeah, this guy just dies.
I tried.
And this other wolf appears. They're kind of forcing their way
You
through.
are about to land next to you. Skip your turn. Do not have a turn. I am coming.
Alright, he'll do a wisdom save. 10. He survives though.
What?
Does the unconscious guy, he needs to do a wisdom save, right? Or can you...
No, I can designate.
You can
creatures
instantly
to not-
designate. Okay. So he's
Yeah.
fine then. And then this guy. Then we go over to Keenerin.
Because if I couldn't designate, I would have just dropped it on my turn.
So yeah,
Or I would have
there's...
dropped it before his turn
Okay.
or whatever.
So there's one standing. Looks to be on death's door. You see Azza kind of moments away from his amazing landing. What do you do?
So Keenerin sees him and he wants to cast Gust at at Azza to make like his clothes like billow like epically as he's flying through the air.
You're gonna push him 10 feet too far, and he's not gonna be able to walk up to the guy.
He lands in the campfire.
Just throw the long sword. At that point, just throw the long sword.
Alright, so yeah, you gust, giving Azza kind of like a billow and epic kind of like spread of his clothing as he kind of descends down like some sort of masked vigilante bat hero, perhaps.
Yeah, this is what Keenerin wants this berserker's like last image to be, is just Azza flying and he's like slow motion, like cape billowing.
Alright, yeah.
That's it for Keenerin.
Yeah, with that epicness, Azza, you get advantage with this attack as he cowers in fright.
Oh, thank God, because if I miss, this will be embarrassing. Also,
Yes.
here's a gift.
Hello
As I
there.
land.
They've got really low AC, so you better hit.
But I've been known to roll 3s.
2 natural ones. Let's go.
Snake eyes.
Here I am, holding the Alt key. Let's see if it
Serpent
rolls.
Fang
double.
betrays him.
It does not. All right.
Alright,
Hit.
that hits for... 14 damage. So you land and just like split this guy in half. Both halves just like collapse to the floor and just blood starts like pumping out. It's a mess. Alright, yeah, the last one who's up and fighting falls. One of them remains unconscious and you see the wolves still trying to force their way through, but kind of seeing that you have taken care of things, they kind of just stop and kind of just look around.
Yep. As I'm coming down, just cut him in half. I don't. So that's it. All right. No one's left. Well, I tried. I just sheathe the sword.
Keenerin will actually clap and says, "That was wonderful, Azza."
Yeah.
Thanks.
I try to speak in Sylvan to the wolves. I don't know if they're gonna understand it or whatever, but I'm just gonna say like, "Thank you, friends of the wood. We appreciate your assistance."
They kind of cock their head. Maybe they don't understand, but they get they get some level of understanding and kind of
Yeah, I'll kind of like
Yeah.
get down on their level and like bow and stuff to them.
Yeah, they kind of nod, I guess, and then they kind of turn around and kind of just like force their way back through the brush. It's very slow.
Then I will take out some rope and I will bind this guy hand and foot.
Alright, yeah, so you bind this guy up.
How long is how long's plant growth?
It's a long time.
Oh, it's
maybe?
permanent.
Oh, it's permanent?
Yeah, it's permanent. Yeah.
It's permanent.
Wow,
Oh.
okay.
But Keenord has the moon sickle, which is a tool specifically meant for cutting down plant-like material, and he's gonna start carving a path.
Yeah, you can carve a path then, that works.
Right then. So, I explore
It's
at an annoyingly slow pace.
As
What's
he,
in the What's in the tent?
Let's see. There's
Man.
like rags, uneaten meat, like maybe hunting trophies. It's a mess in there. It doesn't
Just
seem to be
standing on
anything of
jump
value. Yeah.
to over here. Is it the same?
They were all wielding like great axes. Yeah.
Maybe we could sell them.
I'm just
How
like,
many great
stop.
axes do you want to carry back? Those things are huge.
Well, probably as many as I can carry. And if something better comes along, I can just drop them. What? And leave this for the kids? Those drunken goat people to find? No, I'm doing them a favor.
Yes, I'm pretty sure that these are the individuals they spoke of.
Yeah. Agatha, you recognize them for sure.
Well, they were praying to or like cheering to a beast lord, who I'm assuming is the werewolf, right?
Man, none of these stand out to me as a lord.
No.
Agatha just has stone cold contempt on her face.
Mm-hmm.
See, what's with that look?
No. If Malar's champion was here, we would have known. Just followers.
Agatha, you look like you want to kill this one right now. Are you okay?
I'm alright. But these were the ones that killed me before I fell to you.
Is that right? I thought you said you came from a different plane. Oh, I guess that means we're in a
This
different
plane.
plane.
This plane, yeah.
Which plane is this?
Yeah, what plane is this? Certainly not the Feywild.
The plane from the book? I don't know.
What brought you to the plane in the book? I thought you hadn't seen that book before.
It's foggy.
Alright. Think about it, but I'm not going to press you on it now.
Can I make a history
I'm-
check?
I'm a little curious.
What are you looking for with the history check?
To see if I can kind of clear my memories and see if I can remember what happened, because it has been a
Yeah,
good
you might
couple
be
of
jogging
hours
your
since I
memory.
just kinda,
Yeah.
popped in. So, is that a go ahead?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
What's that circle?
I don't know
Where'd that
what
come
is
from?
that circle.
What Kinoran would have cleared.
Oh, okay. F14. So, yeah, you can confirm this is the place that you were. These are the people that killed you. It makes no sense. You are 100%, yeah, these people surrounded and beat you, and they essentially cut you apart with these axes, so you have no idea why you are alive. You have maybe some memory of being pulled inside the book, so whether it's another realm or whether it's a pocket dimension or something like that, yeah, it's highly likely that you are not on the same plane as where you were during Candlekeep. So yeah, this is likely another realm or a pocket space or something like that.
And yeah, anything about the events that led me here,
Um,
before I met these guys?
So it would be, yeah, the wizard you were hunting had the book. He had it. He was channeling some energies. Maybe it backfired in some way and kind of activated the book, and you were kind of just like sucked into it, along with the book itself. And to kind of tidy up the wizard you were hunting, let's say, most of him made through, but yeah, the portal kind of cut him in half, so he's dead, or she's dead, whichever it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, you did your job, I guess, of finding the wizard.
It's a wicked fucking portal.
Yeah, my book only takes me to the spa on the last plane of existence.
I did kind of flavor it as a gate spell in my backstory, so if that's how that works.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, it creates like a portal in before you that you can see and like step through. But because like maybe the magic of the wizard you were fighting kind of backfired into the book, it wasn't as it was meant to normally act or something.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, she'll kind of have a think over it and like relay that information to everyone else to try and clear it up in her head and get everyone else up to speed as well.
That's quite a story. How are you alive?
I still don't know. I mean, by all means, I was cut up in worse ways than I've ever seen on anyone else.
The only beings I know with the sort of power to make something like that happen would be the gods. Do you have a god that you pray to, or do you have a god on your side?
What's it like being dead? It's a legitimate question.
It hurt a lot.
Keep that in mind. Thank you.
But to answer you, Salam, not really. I've never really been religious. So if there is one on my side, I would know who or what it is.
I guess Kane comes swooping in, flying.
Yeah, he's a swooper.
A super swooper.
Yeah.
Well, any signs of this here werewolf we're looking for?
No, but we haven't asked this gentleman yet.
And Kim started looking inside these burnt ass tents.
Yeah, everything's pretty decimated. The tents are like smoldering. Inside there's just like maybe scraps of pretty bad foods, clothing, furs, nothing of value really.
My, Kindoran, that there spell of yours really caused quite some mayhem.
Yes, and paired with your fireballs and Salam's guardians, I think it was a nasty combination.
Agatha, were you throwing pebbles at them? Did I see that correctly?
Darts. I guess they weren't too effective then.
Yeah, you could also like pull them out and retrieve them, I guess.
A little bit counts.
Oh, darts, you didn't say. Sorry, I was distracted by Azza jumping around and frolicking.
It was a singular jump.
And you
There
did
was
so
a little bit of frolic at the end, though.
I thought there was some
It was
frolic on the land.
It was a brutal dissection of a man. It was a frolic.
Yeah, in your minds, yeah, the Azza's sword kind of chimes in. Yes, it was a worthy kill. Most.
You know, when we made this arrangement, you were supposed to be eager for battle, not bloodlust.
Oh, they're the same thing, surely.
I think we had a discussion about them not being the same.
Well, too bad. You're stuck with me.
Does he do this
That's
all
it.
the time?
No battles for the next 3 days.
You get a headache again.
You're on timeout. Go sit in the corner.
Yeah, Agatha, you're probably quite confused as to what this voice is and why Az is talking at his sword.
I have a I've already explained to you, looking at her curious expression. Cursed weapon.
Think it's cursed.
I mean, it talks to me.
It says,
Doesn't
I
mean
find
it's
the
cursed.
word cursed rather insulting.
Yeah, I would too.
Good thing you're not strapped to my back then.
Alright.
This is just reminding me of the medic power armor from Fallout 3.
I would be careful
Well-
how you speak to that thing. It's that's how you make your living and defend yourself. You wouldn't want it to turn on you.
I could always go back to straight silver.
I wonder, could it punish you for disobeying, like make you go blind or something like of the sorts?
That's a good
yeah,
idea.
You could not shut up.
So deafen.
As I seem to recall, you've had much better success in hitting your targets with this weapon than you did with your silver blade.
I didn't say that it was weak. It's an enchanted blade. One used by some great evil in the past. But we'll see if it can be reformed.
At
I
the end
asked you when we were in the tomb, should my personality take a change for the worst to stop me. I know the risks. Trust me. A hexer knows a cursed blade.
Well, you do seem a tad bit grumpier, I must say.
I'm
Little
just
bit.
a little tired of these. I pulled my foot out of like the last root that is yet to be cut. Stupid plants.
Hey now,
Besides-
those are Kinoran's plants.
Well, he's been cutting them, so I don't think he'll mind. Anyways, I'm also still a little sour that you sent us here, Kane. I was hoping to get a little bit of rest at the keep before we continued on.
Well, how
But
was I
I-
supposed to know this was going to teleport us to a different dimension?
Past
Well,
experience with books?
I've
Something terrible always happens whenever we're around a book.
I have read books my whole life, and nothing like this has ever happened until we came to Candlekeep.
But that's what I'm saying. Every book in Candlekeep has just been a terrible experience. We've got the Shemshine that fucking killed everyone, lost us half our pay. We had the ones that when we first got there that were just murdering people. I mean, books in that place are just terrible. I don't know why they want to keep so many of them, honestly.
Two
Actually,
of
I
them that
watched.
teleported us.
I happen
Well-
to have liked the book that Chadwick found, the one that took us to that desolate place. Though, I have to admit, it wasn't quite grand being buried alive, but I dealt with it.
That was a horrible experience.
Yeah,
I liked it.
You're saying being buried alive was a better feeling than going to a spa?
I didn't do much spying there.
Well, that's
Remember
because
that
you were
part
trying
where
to
it
get a
broke?
handy from one of those haggardly women.
did you get a massage?
You did get a massage. I saw your
Get a
face.
massage was there.
Yeah, it was a
You
foot
did more
massage.
spawning than the rest of us.
Well, that's your fault.
Before the moment gets away from us, you spoke of a rest. I mean, I've cleared, at least as long as enough time has gone past Acheron. I've done my best to clear at least this spot. Any attackers would definitely have to try their best to get to us. We can clean up this mess here, and if we need, like you mentioned, we can get a rest. Asa.
if we put out the fire and we were to lay down, wouldn't we be fairly well covered by the grass in all directions, so people wouldn't even be able to see that we're here?
Honestly, that's a good call.
Yeah, you could take a rest, but yeah, the lightning and thunder in the sky is kind of intensifying off to the west.
I don't necessarily need a rest. It was just a suggestion. If we were going to take one, I think that would be the way to do it.
It depends how, as a character, as a fighter, I mean, I'm great. I can keep going. As maybe a character, is it getting late? Are our characters like getting tired? I would like to avoid getting exhaustion.
It's probably like past the midpoint of the night, so maybe there might be some faint glow starting to appear in the sky, but it's still very much nighttime.
What are we doing with the unconscious fella?
My next question.
He's kind of grinding his teeth in his unconscious state.
Let's get some rest while he's out, and when he wakes up, we'll proceed.
Like short rest?
Well,
Or
I don't know. When you're knocked out, you typically are out for an hour, but I've seen them out for 4.
yeah, 1d4, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't particularly need a short rest at all, but if you guys would like to take another one, we certainly can.
I think it'll be best if we just question this fella now.
That's what I was thinking.
Just remember what we're gonna have to figure out what to do with them once we're done with them.
Oh, we just easily dispatch him.
Cold-blooded, but I guess I can't. I guess I can't see it any other way around it.
These beings killed poor Agatha before she
Yeah.
came to us.
They
They're not
chopped
some-
Agatha to
I wasn't
pieces.
saying it wasn't unjustified, just cold-blooded. And to pieces. Is that what you said?
Into pieces. What's wrong with you?
I mean,
What
give
do
him
you
a
take me
weapon,
for,
it'll be a
some-
fair fight.
Some kind of savage? I was
No,
just gonna
no,
shock
they-
him to death.
They chopped Agatha into pieces, not us chopping him into pieces.
That's true.
Would she have been?
I was confused.
I would never suggest such a thing.
I was
You
gonna
know me
say
better than that.
I was gonna say anyway, I don't have the hands for that, so that would have to be Az's thing. And plus, I didn't feel like getting too dirty. There's a lot of ash and soot around here.
Yeah, this place maybe still smoldering. There's a lot of ash and burnt up belongings and people.
Don't you have that spell that like wizards and stuff do that can just clean themselves off?
Yeah, and I'll just take like take my cape
Premeditation or
and,
something?
and I'll start wiping my cape on Azza.
I was already pretty dirty. It's like I look at you like you're being rude, but not that you're like making me any dirtier.
Prestidigitated wham.
Yeah. Alright, so you want to question the Berserker, and then we'll wrap up?
Oh yeah, it's about
Oh
good time to
shit!
wrap up.
Yeah, we're 20 minutes over.
Yeah.
Can we question him next time?
Yeah, sure, you can question him next time. So yeah, we'll end things here then. So yeah, you found a camp of Berserkers and Wargs. You have one left over for you to question next time. So yeah,
I
if you
didn't
wanna-
realize we were so late over.
Oh, no worries. So yeah, yeah, we'll continue this next week on Tuesday at the same time. So if you're interested to see what happens next, drop a follow and join the Discord down below. So yeah, tune in for that. What do you guys got to shout out?
Come on by Thursday if you like Dungeons and Dragons to twitch.tv/Hawkensprocken, the same group minus sound, except he's usually in chat. We're doing Icewind Dale. We're kind of doing campaign wrap up, so if you guys kind of want to come see the tail end of a campaign, come on by. That's 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern.
It might be the very last session.
Yeah, all the
Maybe.
spoiler alerts.
Yeah, if you like even more D&D, I am streaming a game this Saturday. It's a homebrew Ravenloft game. The party is in the domain of Haslin, and they are about to embark into an underground area called Glutton Kettle, where there are mysterious monsters have been appearing about of and kind of ravaging around the countryside and attacking town and stuff like that. And they are after a runaway apprentice of the leader of the domain, who fled to Glutton Kettle. So it should be a pretty interesting time. So come on by to twitch.tv /swizzle_13. I just posted it in the chat.
If you need a break from D&D, I do a lot of video game content on my Twitch channel. So twitch.tv/soundthehorn. You know, it's a chill environment. I play some cool video games. So yeah.
And if you want to see some beautiful rage moments, hop on by to Swirl Daddy 7 over here on Twitch. Gonna be streaming some Call of Duty now and thinking about doing a nice playthrough of Dying Light 2 with some friends. With some open PvP to see if people want to kill us while we play.
Nice.
Excellent.
I'm RPing through Fallout 4 again, but I'm not letting any of you peasants watch, so...
Fair enough. Alright then, so yeah, that wraps everything up, I think, yeah? Yeah. So yeah, very good, thanks for watching, and yeah, tune in again for the next session next Tuesday to see what happens. Very good, so yeah, thanks for watching, and goodbye.
Peace!
Goodbye.
Bye!
Goodbye.